What up, y'all?
Yeah, everyone.
Welcome, welcome. Hit that like button. Do what the burb says.
Ugh, don't say that. I've got an aversion to that.
What?
Saying to people like and things like that. Yeah, I hate it. Like it, don't like it. I don't give a fuck. I really don't.
That doll does have saggy boobs. What's up, you guys? We got Steph, Veracity Bullet. We got Diff. This beautiful two-headed monster on screen is a work in progress by our lovely Diff. Making this, I don't even know what to call it at this point. Like
Yeah,
it's
she said
it's so
diff.
hilarious.
Diff in the chat, not deaf, diff.
Diff, yes. Diff, diff, diff. She's making us flipper tits for real. We got Riri, I told you so, Raven, Mukbang Anonymous, Obtuse Nefarious, Ponder Pain, Stove Kitty, Steph again.
I think your mic's
Who else?
slightly
Funny
clipping.
Girl.
Check the gain on your mic. It's slightly clipping.
Hmm. You know
Sounds
what?
like you got a
I
list. Sounds like you got a list like GP.
How about now?
Yeah, that's better.
Cool. The doll does have saggy boobs, yes. Swiffer tits, uh-huh.
Yeah.
This is hilarious. It's been so funny to get all the update pics. So this is the latest update pic. It's
Yo,
still a
cat.
work in progress, like I said.
A cool
What's up,
mermaid.
cat?
Funny girl. Hey, everyone. Yeah, so
The
I read you
attic's
the description. It's
basement.
a brief description today, but I'll read it to you anyway. In the dusty attic, you will stumble upon a heinous, hunched over, long-titted monster of such evil proportions, you will go running into the cornfields screaming. Seeing it's the spooky season, let's see how much you can all stomach. And there you go.
Yep, he's even got his bong. Death was like, his hand needs to be holding something.
Right, his little arm was reaching out for something, and I was like, cock bong, please cock bong. Suck on that, Negs. No, you wanna gag on it,
What's up?
as you do.
What's up, Jack? Or what did he call you? John or something? What I don't even remember.
Called him
Yeah,
Jake. Did he
so
call him Jake? He called him Jake or something.
Jake, that was it. Yep. Yeah. Jake from YouTube.
Uh,
Too funny.
so
Yeah,
we've
so
got
we're gonna
quite a
check out
smorgasbord of stuff. There's Negsy stuff, obviously. Everybody's covering other previous stuff, receipts and things, but he's just gone live a little while ago, so we're going to dip into that. We've also got a
yep.
4-week video we're going to cover, and Little Boots has been collecting some little nuggets for us as well. She's going to share those with us in between as a little collection.
Yeah. He mentioned some things, and so I got some screenshots of stuff. And so yeah, we're gonna go in time order. What's up, AJ?
Yeah,
We're going
so
to
yeah, we thought, and especially because the 4-week one is only 20 minutes long, right? But he covers
yeah,
the shop stuff, and on the Rumble stream, obviously, he's going to be talking about the shop. So we thought it'd be fun to let's have a little explore around the attic, you know, and then we'll
let's see
cover
what's
the
going
Rumble.
on.
Yeah,
Check the pulse. Yeah, I got the Rumble stream with chat. So we do have that, which is gonna be
yeah.
fun.
Little Boots
So
was
yeah, let
on
me
it. I said, "Do you reckon you could record that?" She recorded it. She uploaded the music. She did all the things. And
yeah,
she
it was
snagged
meh,
us even
but
screenshots that have been
it's good.
deleted since, so we've got something good to look at.
Yeah, he like I don't know what's up with Rumble. Do you guys understand how that works? Like, so sometimes he deletes stuff and even like blocking people. But then there's stuff like this the comments come back and like I can still see them, but like we showed him on stream
Sometimes he
and
forgets
he had
to remove
deleted it.
the comment, so what he doesn't do is he'll mute them, right? And so then if he just mutes them and doesn't remove the comment or something, then he won't be able to see it because it's muted from him. But it's still,
Yeah, Rumble is just stupid, but it's hilarious to watch him do it.
Just
What's up?
upvote it. You know, if you see a nice negative comment, upvote it.
Are you knitting Swiffer tits? Alright, so let me queue up. We got these. I'm gonna share this way so I can, like, pop things in every once in a while. Don't mock me for my screens like you guys usually do. We're gonna skip through this. He shows a bunch of guitars and things he's gonna sell. Um, so I only wanna show, like, 2 minutes worth. We'll end it at the 6-minute mark, but he's got some weird shit here. So I do wanna point out one of the things you're gonna see behind him over here on this mic stand, he's commissioned, okay? He's commissioned these 2 quote unquote "art pieces," which are, like,
Mm,
basically dead people replicas. It's like a skeleton, it's like a corpse. And so
yeah.
they're like mic stand decorations as like art for his live performances.
Are you
So
talking
anyway,
about
that's
the really cheaply painted like pale red fucking horned skeleton thing and
yeah,
that? Yeah.
this thing. We'll see it in a second here. But so
Christina told me that like he named that like I think Eddie, and it is like from like Iron Maiden, like yeah. He can't even be original when it comes to shit like that.
that's so stupid. So anyway, I'm gonna be unoriginal and copy him. So he's got some creepy mic stand demon. That's what that beautiful two-headed doll is gonna become. I'm gonna put it on my mic stand. I have like a boom arm that holds it on my desk here. So it's gonna be my mic stand demon. That's what I've decided.
Make it like a little voodoo doll and like, when they become too much on screen, just put a pin in them.
Yeah, we'll have to do some fun stuff with it or something. I don't know. I'll definitely show it to you guys once. It's making me so nervous, the thought of
So
like
you'll be streaming
shipping
next
it
day and that they've
overseas.
got like a voodoo doll of him and DC, and now we're doing rituals and you
Ah.
pray, you dude.
So I've
No,
just
you're not too late. We've not even started yet. Little Boots is just pulling up the first thing. We're just getting started. You're all good. Coming in. Thank you.
a
I know.
doll's beautiful work of art, Steph. Even my cat thinks so.
Look,
Alright,
in
so yeah,
all
we're
honesty, they are a two-headed monster at this point. And if you hear
mhm.
Negz talking, like she's literally got him to the point of so amped up and so like convinced that everything that she said, she's the only one that can be trusted now. Her words are coming out of his mouth. So
Yeah,
they might as well be a two-headed monster now.
right, pretty much. A little bit of
Uh-huh.
foreshadowing we had there, Diff.
Yeah, I think so, little Rose. I think so.
Alright, so
Uh,
yeah, we're gonna skip through. The part I wanna listen to is like 5.5 minutes, but he shows all these guitars and stuff, so let's check out what he's gonna sell at the attic here. Make some weird noises.
What's up, Jana? Thank you, Beth, for sharing. Let's get some wish list up here.
I am oh, it's already fast as heck.
The Nintendo Plus. I don't think I've that one. What's up, Lydia? What's up? No, I gotta do the
I
phone.
wanted to
What
see him
exactly
walk
attracting
in.
to anyone? So, where all at? Nintendo Plus. Oh, okay, gotcha.
See that demon thing? He's commissioned another one, supposedly. That's gonna be on hydraulics. Anyway.
What's up, Lydia? What's up, Lydia? Welcome. Be sure you invite everybody. Get everybody in. You feel will be vines at one point in time. There we go. Yeah, that was a little obnoxious. So today you're not going to be playing bass. You're not going to be playing the Jackson. And
oh
what's up?
my God, really, Div? I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Excellent. I'm glad that I can be your creative inspiration in the perfect way. And thank you so much. And me and Little Bits was talking, right? And I said, I fucking love the doll so much. So if we do get around to monetizing the memberships or anything of that stuff, I was like, we should make that a fucking channel emoji. So
Heck yeah. Ah. Yeah, I love that Diff just, like, is inspired by so much of this randomness that goes on in these streams. She's just like, "Hell yeah! You want a doll, Boots?" I was like, "Fuck yeah, I do."
yeah, and then the idea of Mike can join twins is all perfect.
Yeah.
It's yeah, beautiful.
It's funny. She, like, messages me, she's like, "Oh, I think I could do this, and I can make this," and, like, I'm like, "Fuck yeah."
I love it.
What color for this? It's
It is our
amazing.
official channel mascot, I think.
Yeah, it is. The Swiffertits, the two-headed Swiffertits monster. What we need a name for it, you guys. We'll have to like come up with that. I gotta see it in person, I gotta hold the baby first before I name it. You're still making the burrito wrap? Fuck yeah. Making a burrito wrap for it.
Can't
It's
we
me.
just call it DC Ronda Girl?
That's pretty good. I love when Gigi calls him Rhonda, like, so much. Like,
Right? I
so
do too.
much.
So that's why I like
I
DC
love
Ronda. We're
I
replacing it
love
with
different
Performative, DC Ronda Girl.
I love making different names for people. That's why I keep using some of the ones that other people use, because if I came up with it, I'm using it. Fuck y'all. Alright, let's look at his fancy guitars he's gonna sell at his junk store.
He's not going to sell any of those. And most of his guitars are all battered up and whatnot. And I'm sorry, but no. He's just not.
Yeah.
And he's putting them at too high a price because he wants to make all his profit out of them, and he's not going to do it because he's not buying them from the stockists. Now, if he knew a thing about a newer thing, he would actually go to like the warehouses of guitar places and you can buy them, rather than buying them at retail. He's buying them at
Yeah.
retail and then wanting to put extra money on them. He knows nothing.
And it's not even like he's some, like, guitar store, like, recording studio or somewhere that, like, some famous person went or something. Like, it's not even like, like, a destination where you're like, "Oh, I got it from this place."
Hmm.
Like
And I know that because,
also
like, my husband was a musician, right? And we used to like source guitars, and it was me that used to find him all these things cheap because I used to take the backdoor route and we didn't go through retail. So there's a way that you do it, and if you want to like earn money or turn over or flip them or anything like that, yeah, there's a way to do it.
Also, y'all, is this the shirt DC wore in court, or was it a different David
No, that's
Bowie
the one
shirt?
she wore to the school
It's
meeting. To the school
yeah, or not in court, I'm
yeah,
sorry, I
it
keep calling it
is.
that. The televised event that we saw her look a mess in. That Negs
Mhm.
that Negs claims wasn't televised, and then he goes to watch that same YouTube channel for the, mayor debate. And I was like, "Negs, what are you talking about? You didn't know it was filmed." Like, you guys are so
Wait,
dumb. It's
what's
literally on
that?
that channel.
What is that vintage? What's Manson's in Exeter? No, I've never been to Exeter. Like, that's too north for me. I've never been to Exeter. What's
I've been
Manson's?
to Exeter, New Hampshire, not Exeter in the
Yeah.
UK.
And Little Boots used to be a Manson girl. I don't know what Manson's is. It sounds sus as fuck.
And what does this mean?
Mm.
I'm confused.
It's amazing. It's got amazing pickups in it. It's perfect. So that's what I want to play. I'm gonna keep it for myself for a little bit, but I am gonna keep the Jackson. The Ibanez is only going down to the store as a display model because we have another one that is factory sealed, and I'm not opening it up unless people put their drugging needles on it. They can play that one if they like it. They can buy the other one for $500.
So they can play the one that he bought him instead and fuck that one up because he doesn't care about
Look
that
at
one.
Look at how awkward he moves around. Granted, this is 1.5, so he is a little erratic because of that, but, like, he just behaves so oddly for a
He
man.
he's look at those womanly hips. I'm sorry, but look from the
Yes!
back, right? And
He
as he's bent over,
shuffles
he's got no
around like
fucking
that.
head. Oh my god, look at that. No, oh my god, go back to what it was. Right? Look at the fucking head, like the head looks like it's decapitated and it's hanging. Look.
That's the other mic stand. But I wanna watch him
But
shuffle
look at
around
it.
again, so we're gonna
The shape of it. Like I've never seen an arse and hips on a fucking guy like that. He looks womanly from the back.
They can play
It's
that one if
weird.
they like it. They can buy
Yeah,
the other one for $500.
he does.
Yes, it is an expensive guitar.
Ooh, what's that?
Ah, I got you a vintage. Oh, cool.
EMG pickups.
Cute.
Over five. I got some bitch. When I'm
Wait.
done playing it, I'll make my $300 profit. But for now, we're gonna play the some bitch. Because you don't play them, it's so bad.
So he's just gonna play all the guitars that he's gonna sell except for that one Ibanez he has in a
He's
box?
gonna grub them all up, right? And if you know anything about guitars, right, and the woods and the strings and everything, like you have oils on your fingers, right? Everybody
Mhm.
does, right? And you leave residue and stuff on it. So it's like, yeah, nobody wants like a brand new guitar that's out of the box and it's all grubbied up either. It's
Right?
why you're meant to have display items like that. And but the fact is that he's gonna get them all out the box and grub them up anyway. Yeah.
Like, anyone wanting to buy a guitar from the attic, store he has, bring a black light, make sure that shit hasn't been pissed on. Like
Also, I wanna point out that's the worst place to have, that sort of equipment as well. Not just electrical equipment like amps and things, but like guitars and things that warp in, like, damp fucking basements, and he says that he's got this humidifier now, right? But that's not gonna
Oh,
be enough down there, especially now that he's gone and got this fucking stupid fog machine that's gonna be putting all, like, vapor into the
a
air.
fog machine, and he's gonna enclose this space. He does talk
He's got
about
no
that here, I don't know
vent
if we'll
down
listen
there,
to
no
it,
vent
but
whatsoever, and a fucking fog machine, and all this stock, all these guitars are gonna get warped down there.
he's gonna build a room supposedly after because he wants another bedroom down there too. So he wants a room to practice in. He wants a bedroom. But he was also complaining in another stream, not in this one, I think on the 23rd or 22nd. He was complaining about he doesn't want to make a window like an exit. And so in order to make something a bedroom in most states, I believe, you have to have two exits like emergency out of there. And one of those is usually a window well. So a lot of people will outfit one window well and then they'll have the stairs upstairs. And that constitutes then you can count that as a bedroom. It increases the
Yeah,
property value
yeah.
of your home. But he's refusing to do that to a window, so it's not technically going to be a bedroom. It
Yeah,
can't
but that's
be
the
a
thing, if you're
bedroom.
gonna spend the money, right, to actually enclose a space like that, you know, the ceiling, the walls, and make it all good and like a proper area, then you might as well go that extra mile and put that window
Right.
in because, like, for the reason that you're saying, Is it's a
Yep.
bottomless pit of money, and then
Yep.
it's a glorified basement that you've polished up, but it's not gonna count. In terms of property sale, if he ever wants to sell that place, it won't count as a bedroom.
Yeah. I don't know if any girl not too crazy. This is the part I do want to listen to, so I'm gonna pop it down to 1.25.
Or other shit. I think I told you guys this. We have pulled together the money to build the room down here, the recording studio and everything. So actually, this is going to be an extension of Houston Underboy Productions. What we're going to do is, if I have people coming into work, I'll have them enter the
Really big.
side door.
Like
Hmm?
it is, because like if you think about it, right? So that left section there is under like one section in the house, but it's like that place is only like 2 stories. So like the basement, it represents what's above it, right? But then you've got other things like stairwells and other things that are in like the middle section. But then you got the hallway. That's where the middle of the basement is because that's where the piss came through when Bug lifted his leg to pee up the doorway in the hallway.
Yeah.
We know that that's why he's moved more left now. He's moved more left because the hallway is central.
That's a good point.
Hmm.
Yeah, so what Kitty's saying, it's the same in the US too. I don't know if it differs by state to state, but I'm pretty sure it's pretty standing, like standard building code,
I
like
think for
to
anywhere, I
count it
think
as
any
space.
estate agent would even tell you that, like, whether you was converting loft or attic space, unless you've got a bedroom, it doesn't actually constitute as a bedroom.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, it was supposed to be, but he's supposedly gonna have it here at the house. He's gonna build a room for it.
Which is going to
Look,
be cameras anyway.
I
And
said
everything.
with the shop, when the shop opened, even I said, and when he got the refrigerator, I immediately said, that's his fucking plan. He's waiting for the Wi-Fi. He's gonna get a couch, so he's got somewhere to sleep, and he's got a refrigerator. That's all he needs. It's his exit point from DC, right? You know, so he's got like a fucking bachelor pad somewhere. And now that he's going to be doing the band stuff there and this and that, well, he wants to make that like an out his little bachelor pad down there.
Yeah, I think he's abandoned that plan because it hasn't been able to go
I
through
think he
because he
doesn't want to
still doesn't have
fucking sleep in
internet
bed with
or
her.
heat. Or heat. Yeah, he wants a bed. Did you know that? He wants a
Mhm.
pull-out bed in the recording studio. That's a weird place for a bed. Just a
If
little,
DC like fucking understood what that meant, like when a man doesn't want to fucking climb in your bed anymore, bitch, yeah, take heed.
Will ever go through my house, I'll have a mini fridge down here. But I'll only be working with one or two people at a time because you can't fit that many people down here. We're not building a big area. We're gonna like try to make the laundry room an actual laundry room. I want to build a bedroom over here, just because I think there should be a bedroom down here. There should be some kind of guest room down here. So, and I think that Seth and I are going to do all the work. I'm excited to do some construction on my own home. It's exciting times. Yeah, Nick. So we'll probably live stream some of the renovations. Yeah, well, Zet's a handy guy. He is. He knows how to do.
Do you guys remember when he dismantled that couch with a chainsaw in the fucking attic?
Yes, I do. That was so funny. He's such a
It's gonna be
fucking
that
knob.
all over again.
I mean, like,
Dude.
he had like a strong young male in the house, including himself. And if he'd gone underneath, like taking the bottom weight of it, like on his fucking hump, right?
Yeah.
And the boy like angled it over those stairwells. What comes up must go down. So if it fucking got up in the attic, it must go down in the attic. And they didn't fucking
Right?
like they didn't like
And even
build it up there. It wasn't built up there.
And even if they were gonna just trash it anyway, like, use a sledgehammer and, like, pop off the arm parts of it, so you can get it down the stairs, like, if you don't care about it, but instead he, like, broke up the whole thing into a bunch of pieces and threw it out a tiny ass window.
Well, he couldn't
Like,
do it,
what
could
the
he?
fuck?
Because, like, the frame and it's
No.
old upholstery, right? When furniture was made sturdy, that's a
Yeah.
fucking couch, like, that would live through the ages. In fact, what he should have done is he should have got an upholsterer in, right? And literally just got it
Mm.
recovered. Because I tell you what, furniture's not made like that. And the fact that he had to fucking take a chainsaw to it to try and break it apart tells you that it was a sturdy made piece of furniture.
Everything. He owns properties of his own, and he does all his own work and stuff. So it's cool. It's good to have that type of landlord around. So
Okay, that's the part I wanted to hear. That type of landlord. So is he just talking about his friend being a landlord, or is that Zeph guy in his band his landlord? We're gonna play it again because I was confused when I heard that, and I feel like it could go either way.
he is. He knows how to do everything. He owns properties of his own, and he does all his own work and stuff. So it's cool. It's good to have that type of landlord around. So
So what do you guys think? Is Zeph his landlord, or is he just a landlord? Questions I have.
Mm.
But that's it from that stream. So he's got new plans. He's gonna build a room down there, and then he bloody bloody blahs and plays guitar.
Well, it's funny you should
So
say, Angela, that you would pay money to see him move any furniture, because I remember particularly one morning, Negz bitching to me on the phone for an entire hour, which was meant to be a 10-minute call, because I had some things to discuss with him that was about the actual Twitch channel. So mine was like, can we have 10 minutes to have a chat about these things that need doing? And he was like, yeah, sure. Turned into an hour phone call of Negz bitching to me because he'd had to move a fucking armchair out of the back of a truck for his mother. Yeah, true story.
damn. Also, I'm gonna link Forwick. If you guys haven't subbed them up, sub them up. They are doing the Lord's work. Thank you so
Yeah, we
much
love Warwick over here,
for
and we love
recording
Gus
that
Gus
shit.
as well. If you haven't seen Gus Gus, everyone should go look at Gus Gus. It's cute.
That dog is so cute.
I know.
I love corgis so
Oh
much.
shit! Yeah, you shifty bum. Love
What
nuzzles.
up? All right, so this is the stream from today. I haven't spit it up yet, so
Yeah, I
let's.
think that as well, Catacon. I think he's just a landlord, and Negs is playing it off like, oh, he's a landlord. He's that run with properties. He knows about these things. Yeah, I'm sure. I'm sure he's really got his finger on the pulse of all the legislations of fucking being a landlord. I'm really sure he looks like the sort of switched on guy. Trust his info.
What's up, Principal Todd? So yeah, so Yeah, I heard that and I was like, I think it's getting ready or something. Like I just like heard it off the cuff and I was like, what is that? So I wrote down the time.
Look at the
All
place though.
right.
Look at these cheap
Yeah.
shelving and everything. I mean, it's terrible. You can't even get inbuilt shelving units or like fuck
Yes.
me. He
This is
could
the
have gone
quote
to
unquote
IKEA
back
and
room.
got a bunch of fucking shelving, and it would have looked fucking a million times better than those little weird cheap racks he's gone and bought.
Right? So here's my theory about him, like, no longer wanting to do as much recording and stuff at the studio. I think he's realized he has to have a place for all of the back stock of shit, right? So he's gotta have a place to house all these fucking, like, 5 million yoga mats that he bought or whatever. Like, he's gotta have somewhere to house all this
No,
stuff,
this
and
is the
I
thing,
realized
right? It
I have
has got something to do with
space.
yoga. You are correct, but in terms of the yoga studio that's renting the
Oh,
unit
yes, and
across
that too.
from him, right? And that
Yeah.
she complained about his noise because he had the fucking his awful music playing loud as fuck. And she came in and she was like, "Is it going to be like this all the time?" Kind of thing. Because obviously, if you're running a yoga studio and people come there, you know, they want it to be somewhat relaxed and serene whilst you're fucking doing that sort of thing. You know, you're not really prepared to fucking listen to an awful din whilst you do that. So, I think he would be in problems with his landlord, like the guy that's like doing the tenancy. He could basically forego his
Mhm.
tenancy um, if he doesn't comply with certain standards. That wasn't part of like when he rented the space that he was going to cause
Yeah.
inconvenience to the other people in the building.
It's hard, like, I worked for a spa once as a receptionist, and above the spa was a gym, and so above a couple of the rooms were, like, the weight areas, and people, what do they do when they're done with their weights? They just throw them, right? And could you imagine getting a massage and literally pictures would fall off the wall, and they were there for, I think, 2 or 3 years. It was freaking insane, but it's hard to, like, you know, figure that
But
shit
the
out
thing
sometimes.
is, when it's all on one agreed building, right, and you've got multiple tenants in one place like that, and it's a business lease, and if one business is disturbing the other person's business, you can't have that.
Yeah, I mean, maybe that's why they weren't able to re-sign, but it lasted a solid 3 years and there was nothing we could do about it. It was the
But
worst.
that's because you're probably on different tenancy agreements, different everything. Whereas if it's one like landlord that was owning one like place, and it's like you got shared units there, and
Yeah,
you
I mean,
was like,
that's what it was. It was a big building, like, but yeah, anyway. It's hard, so they don't always have, like, leniency over it, but he might
I
not
don't
have
know.
wanted
He
it.
says, Kimmy, there's been pushback, but then he's like doing this troll of like, oh, trick or treat. Like, it's actually going to happen November 1st now, or whatever. Who gives a shit? Like, I feel like he is so scared for his life because DC's got him so amped up and paranoid that he thinks that he had to like punk everyone because everyone's going to rush there or something. No one's coming next. People from Indianapolis are not even fucking coming to Connorsville to fucking check out your store, let alone people from worldwide around the country or anywhere else that are fucking going to fly in. Oh, the attic's open. You're fucking being trolled if you think otherwise.
Yeah. It's a mess. Alright, let's listen to what he's saying. So he's in the back room right now. This would be the quote unquote studio.
There's a yoga studio across the hall. Now, not everybody does yoga across the hall, so it's going to be all right. Just for a second, get you right down here. And this is going to be what I'm going to be doing for about the next forever.
Manual
Just forever
labor.
get them in this damn thing. But we're going to pack this thing full of DVDs for when we open, which is going to be a DVD bin in the middle of the store. The store looks empty without something in the middle. So I guess these may only take up a couple of racks. I think we need to put the bigger ones. I got to do something about this glass.
Can I just say, Negs would not be moving like this or doing all this unless he could live stream it. Negs only likes to do things if he can live stream it. He's addicted to the fucking internet, right? I was talking to someone about this earlier, and he cannot do one fucking thing in his life, all of it, where it's picking the kid up from the school, where it's doing the washing the dishes, whatever it fucking is, opening up the store. Nothing in his life is separate from the internet. Everything has to be tied to the internet, and let's live stream it.
Like, this is supposedly some, like, big task for him. He's like, "I'm gonna be doing this for the next few days."
Yeah, look
Putting out
everyone, look at me
product?
working, look at me bending, look at me working. But he wouldn't be doing all this. He needs the camera running because everything with him is so performative.
So stupid. That same job I just mentioned, working at a spot when I was younger, like, I was, like, 18, like, "This is what you do on the daily, Negz."
Yeah, this is the most
Like,
he's moved ever, but he's still got a live stream it, you see.
ah,
Yo,
jeez.
Rampage.
And what's up, Gregory Schmeggery? He doesn't
Gregory.
have any interns yet. Clara's not a damn teacher, and she ain't gonna be one.
Yeah.
Hey, Skeeter.
Yo, Ski. Yeah,
Check out his store.
Skeeter's thing is pinned at the top of the chat, everyone. If you could go do your daily vote for Skeet, I'd really appreciate it. You don't have to go do it now, but it's pinned there at the top. So anyone after the stream, if you could go vote for Skeet, Face of Horror, you get your daily
Yeah.
vote free. If you didn't know, it's free.
Alright. Look how he's trying to dress up these shit shelves with just, like, a piece of glass on there. Like, how many do you think he's gonna break in the first week?
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. Like, he would have been better off going to IKEA, getting a load of fucking different shelving,
Yeah.
right, and make it look really quirky and unique, and done like a funky kind of modern twist, and do kind of, like you can get those bladed shelves where literally like you
Anything.
push them and like they're like floating looking shelves, and he could have painted them all different contemporary colours and made it look really kind of like, oh, this is kind of cool. But instead, he's got these cheap fucking metal racks, which probably would have cost the same, and they look like shit. And
Yeah.
I'll tell you what's going to happen is if you have too much stock one side of it, it's going to tip because it's got no weight to that fucking thing. It's got no balance, you know?
This is just it's such a weird thrown together place he's got.
Okay, that's a food that'll cut the shit out of somebody. Whew. Be careful with this shit, man. As I slide it out of there about as gingerly as possible.
Wait,
Gingerly.
and the glass was sharp?
I'm
Negs.
surprised you mentioned the word gingerly without fucking saying ginger cunt.
Ah.
I think this is probably going to end up being trash, but I don't know. We just got another free case today. One of our neighbors gave us another free case, dude. We have thousands of dollars of cases in there. We might as well just sell cases. You know what I'm saying? Thank you guys. I appreciate the love and support. I'm trying to get this job done so I can go back home and eat dinner and do a Rumble live stream.
This job. He is unloading, okay, maybe like 30 yoga mats onto this shelf. That's the job he's got to get done before he goes
They
home for
weigh
dinner.
nothing, by the way. If anyone who's picked up a yoga mat, like they weigh nothing. Like look how he's picking it up with two hands, like it weighs a fucking ton.
This is
Like
the
you can pick
store,
3 up at a
Rampage.
time, at least, like probably more, 5 at a time. Like what the fuck?
So he'll peek through here. So this you'll see the act. So this is the store in this room. This is like the back room that was supposed to be the studio.
No, I thought that Prince Todd the other day, like it's definitely looking like more like angular. Like so, I was talking about when does a hill become a mountain?
Jeez.
I want to. And come back down and work tomorrow. I'm starting to get into this routine of, actually having a job for the first time in like 13 years. Even though I own the place, it's still a fucking job daily.
Look at it. Look at it.
I told you, look, it's turning from hill to mountain. I swear it's gonna Everest itself all the way.
Dude, and like he's just getting it. You're getting used to waking up and going to work whenever the fuck you feel like it. I don't know when this was filmed, but I bet you it was like maybe 8 hours after I got up this morning. God damn it, Negs. Normal people get up and go to work, man.
Look,
You're not
It's
special,
becoming
Next.
it is becoming Mount Corbin. Like, there's gonna be Sherpas on the fucking mountainside and everything.
It's going to be a job every day. Something we do every freaking day. Well, actually, not every day, but the photography thing, though, I
You could
spent some money
fill
last
that
night.
bottom rack, that bottom shelf could just be all yoga mats, by the way. Why not? Why are you not layering them up?
Yeah.
Like,
And then he
that's
complains that they take up that much space. Also, it's really bothering my OCD that he's got small ones on the bottom.
yeah, but it also just bugs me that, like, just put them all on the bottom. That's a big bottom shelf,
Yeah.
and that's the sort of
Yeah.
thing that you could just stack on each other like that on that bottom shelf. Why are
Well,
you taking up another
he
shelf with them?
I don't know, cause he's dumb.
Oh,
Everything should be here in due order, probably by tomorrow. I think it's 26th. So
He's a yoga mat store now.
yeah, with the
when
yoga mats, like, this is the other thing. So he's got the yoga studio across the way. Does he think that everyone's going to come wandering into the yoga studio with no yoga mat, and they're going to go, "Oh, there's a quirky little place called the Attic just across the way that's got all kinds of crap in it. Let's see if they've got a yoga mat, because we wouldn't come to yoga class prepared now, would we?"
And there's some cute yoga mats. Like, why would you buy some, like, black one from Negz's shop, like a
Yeah,
solid color one?
that
Like,
looks like the sort of mat that you'd put in the
lame
bottom of your car.
sauce.
It looks like a dirty old mat that you'd put in the
Yeah.
bottom of your car.
These mats go under washing machines in people's laundry rooms, not
I
Yeah,
will have a
all
fully
one colour
functioning
as well,
photography.
like, it's like there's no choice there whatsoever, just all have the same one.
Correct, wandering goat, and hello.
Studio. There are dozens of photographers locally, but none of them have their own studio. I now do. It's going to be a podcast place as well, but what I'm trying to do is get as much of this inventory out of here and out on the floor and out of people's sights when they come in here for photography. That's what they're here for. Not staring at my inventory. Now these things here, they're just going to be here. The yoga mats, they're taking a permanent residency until people start buying.
Oh, now he's
So
gonna do them on the bottom. Now he's realised he can put more on the bottom,
Yeah.
you dickwad.
we'll have a big sale. Bitches. 50% off DVDs. 50% off anything I have more than 100 of. So,
50% off anything he's got more than 100 of. And he's got 100 of like random things, like the DVDs, these yoga mats. Like, what the hell? It's just so weird. And about the picture thing, like he wants to do family photos. He's like, he bought a printer that's gonna print the photos right there and then frame it for you so you can take home your photo. And it's like people that take like family or like Christmas card photos, like people mail Christmas cards out next. Like my mom prints like 300 fucking photos every year, like and mails them to
Mhm.
people. Are you going to print that many photos for people? You're going to print one and put it in a frame. People aren't necessarily going to come for that. Like I don't know, like it's such a
No,
stupid
he's not even
idea.
talking about printing them out. He'll just give him the fucking
No, he
the
says he
hard
wants to print them out. That's like
yeah.
his latest thing is he bought this printer that prints them. Where else can you get it all in
Mm.
one? Where else can you walk home with your photo?
Does he not realise
So
that we live
stupid.
in the modern day where everybody's taking photos constantly anyway, and
Yeah, it's lame.
it's not a service that's much required now?
Yeah, dude, that hump, man. Also, why's he got weird pants? How come, Negs? How come you and Claire don't own any real pants? Like, why are they always in pajama bottoms?
Yo,
What's up, Woody?
Ritty. Yo, Lion Eyes.
yeah, it's only 50, man. Can you believe that? That's only 50 max.
How long is it going to take him to sell 50 yoga mats? Oh my god.
It just looks like such a pile of shit. Like, there's, and this is the worst thing about these sort of shelving racks, right? So you have to go through the shit, and like, there's no
How
way that
bendy
there's
he
any room
is.
for labeling, pricing, or anything. Like, how are you going to label on price? Like, nobody knows what the fuck they are. If they are car mats, if they're door mats, if they're yoga mats, you got no place to put the price even. Whereas if you'd done fucking floating shelves and something like quirky, you could have done all of that. You could have actually labelled and done everything correctly. Those little metal racks are shit.
Yeah.
Some will probably go out on the floor, to be honest, but there we go.
Wow.
Ah. All right.
That's the hardest he's worked for like 10 minutes. 10 minutes.
He's out of breath. That was 4 minutes. Oh, he's not up all the way. That was 4 minutes of work. He's out of breath. He's fake out of breath, honestly, I think.
But like they weigh nothing, Negs. Like anybody think he was lifting fucking tires for a living?
He's not used to this, Death. He's not used to working manual labor. Something every day. Something every day has to be done.
Fucking hell, this is brilliant. I'm loving this so far.
Also, I will say that this does skip, and it's his internet. It does get skippy.
Oh, all right, yeah.
I'll get rid of these things in probably the first couple weeks. At $7.50 a pop.
Listen to him. He's out of breath. Oh my god.
He is so exerted just from putting a fucking few lightweight yoga mats on a fucking little rack. Wow.
Negz.
Oh boy.
Soft hands.
Negz.
Motherfucker.
And he wants to take them again. Oh, definitely. Fucking hell, I could run around the block 6 times and not be as out of breath as you.
Dude, look at that side profile he gets for a sec. I'm gonna try and pause it.
$7.50 a pop.
I already run around the block with a fucking spliff hanging out my mouth.
Now we're gonna start.
Not be as out of breath as you.
At $7.50 a pop.
It skips.
Now we're gonna.
Oh, I missed it a little bit, but damn, man.
Start putting DVDs in this.
Man, fuck you.
Easier. This is going to get more inventory out of the way. What'd you say? These are toys. Oh my god, I just found more yoga mats. No. I just found more yoga mats.
I could save you and him a lot of trouble and just fucking throw a match on it. Oh, how about that? That would be better. That would be a better look right now than this shit.
He found more yoga mats.
Oh, Jesus.
No.
Well, you don't have to put them all out, Nate. Like, keep them in the box at the back. You fucking dickwad. It's like Yoga Mat City now. Here we go, Yoga Mat City, an entire fucking wall of yoga mats, all one colour. No, put them in the back, and unless you sell those ones, don't open that box, you div.
Oh yeah, we got to put some of these on the floor.
And they're all so boring. Okay, y'all in the chat who have a yoga mat. Does your yoga mat have a cute print on it? Mine does.
They're like, a guy might buy a yoga mat like that, let's say, because it's kind of butch looking, right? And like dark and like whatever. But a girl will usually buy something that's cute or unique looking.
You know, like, would you go into your yoga class and they're like, oh, you need a yoga mat? Oh, well, they have some for sale across the store. And maybe you stop there after class and check it out. You would not buy one. Like, you would see all those cute ones in class and you would not buy one.
No, you wouldn't.
They're
I wouldn't
ugly.
buy one of those. I would go home and like order one off of fucking the internet. Was far cuter than that shit.
Yeah, well, Sarah, I bet it's still a different color than what his is. I betcha.
That's the color.
I have a solid green one.
That's DC's grey clunge color. That yoga mat.
We're gonna sell Ed Gein shirts for $5 a piece. Yoga mats, $7.50 a piece. So if anybody's, well, there's probably nobody locally watching us. I'll do a live stream on mine.
All right, for $7.50, I would buy a few of those and put them under workout equipment if I had them.
Has Negz not realised this? He's like, oh, I guess nobody locally is watching. No, Negz. Like, you got thousands of people on the internet that fucking hate you, and I doubt very much, right, that many of them are Connorsville fucking residents. Like, funny enough, like, you're advertising your store to people that just mock you, and none of the people that live locally to you, you're advertising to at all. This is all pointless shit. Who are you talking to?
Facts, Melissa. Lugging around that hump. It's hump day, you guys. Happy hump day.
On my the attic thing. All right, here we go. Now we can start. Just putting these things in here. There's one. Trust me, I should be able to fill this up. I should be able to fill this up.
Look at how just like weak he looks in his movements.
Jesus.
DVDs aren't that heavy. I bet my bins of clothes that I have in my storage and the like bins like that weigh more than those DVDs.
He's a fucking nightmare. What is this?
Smash my hand.
What the fuck is this?
Oh, as you can see, somehow Princess Peach ended up in there. I'm not sure how that happened.
So there's the store. Doesn't look much better. Is there shit on the floor? What, Negz? Why do you just throw things on the floor? He spits on the floor. He like just doesn't have respect for like his space. Ugh.
Ah, fucking smashed my hand with that one. Goddamn.
Aw, you hurt your hand. Yeah, this is his. Alright.
Oh boy, we're not even near done, boys and girls. Not even near complete. Still got a couple boxes. I don't even care. I'm not doing the eBay thing right now. I'm only selling t-shirts on eBay.
Look at those organizational skills.
That's all I'm doing is selling t-shirts on eBay.
A rummage.
Are these all stickered? Do they know the price of them? How are you gonna check people out?
How's he gonna price them? Another big rack, a big bin rack.
He hasn't set his point of sale up. I think he talks about that here.
Hey, right now.
Sarah,
So we got us a
What up, Sarah?
DVD bin now. There's more to put in here. I know there is.
oh my god,
Wow.
use condom.
Yep. Whole other box. Stop, dude. These things are just materializing. I swear to God, they're just material.
They're just showing up here. Look who just materialized. That Lindsay with an A. Hello.
So, just pause this a sec. So, just as you said, you was like, "Oh, happy hump day, everyone," and I was like, "Oh, that reminds me." I've got that. There you go.
Hump day.
Happy hump day.
Oh yeah, check out our thumbnail if you haven't seen it yet. Our beautiful, lovely doll. It's my new mic stand demon, or will be. It's a work in progress. It's beautiful.
Yo, Bruce.
Look at his belly.
Oh my God, it's another box.
Not another box.
I can't take this one up and dump it. It's too big. That's what she said.
No one has ever said that to you ever, Negz. Unless they're describing your hump.
Right, Ski. I even said he's got his own little team of Sherpas climbing up there.
People have been falling off. It's been casualties.
Yeah, send us St.
Yeah,
Bernard up there.
What is that
Yeah,
thing?
Oh, dude, we filled it all the way up. We filled it all the way up. Can you believe that?
And it
How are
looks
people
like,
supposed to rummage through it now?
yeah, that's what I was gonna say. You've got like it needs to be below
Oh,
the actual caged items, so you've got some rummaging room. Like they can look at the top
dude.
fucking like 10 before it all fucking falls onto the floor, you dickwad. Oh my god, this man. He really is infuriating.
Like, who is gonna look at this bin full of DVDs and be like, "Oh,
You'll
yeah,
never get
I'm
to the
gonna
bottom.
go
You'll never know
buy
what's at the
something in
fucking
there."
bottom, little bitch. You'll never know what's at the bottom. It could be your
I
favorite
don't
thing in the
wanna
world.
know.
You'll never find it.
Can you fucking believe that? We filled it all the way up.
Wow.
And you're an
Dude,
idiot.
there's so much room in here.
I
You should
also
have
would
put
like to point
half
out
out. This is the thing that you're doing wrong, Negs. You should have put half the yoga mats out. You should have put half those DVDs into that thing and circulated it. Or when you sold some, start fucking replacing them. Don't fucking topple it all up to the fucking ceiling. Maybe that's a pointer.
and just to put this into perspective, when he bought that old lady's, like, hundreds of DVDs and all those bins, so all the ones he put in bins, at least were hers, maybe those boxes too, he said that the total profit he was gonna make from the entire collection he bought was about $250. So all this work for selling all these DVDs, he's gonna make $250 because he's selling them at $5 a piece.
Yeah, your channel is next.
Like, that's gonna take forever, Negs, and that's not, like, a good profit margin.
Look, he's such
Uh,
he really is.
Oh, man. Oh, my God. All right, let's move this son of a bitch out
you're
here.
working so hard, Negs. You're working so hard. Let me look at my Fitbit. I've gone over 10,000 steps already today. And you went from there to there and are like, "Oh." Jesus.
Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Oh,
Is
what's
he gonna
what's
push it?
that? There's some things bulging at the sides, dude. It's literally bulging
Oh,
at
I
the
hope
sides.
it gives way, you
Look
little
at
cheap
that.
great fucking thing. Look at it. Look at this. Look at it. Oh my god, I can't. I fucking
A
can't.
moment. I need a screenshot of that shit.
It's like, do you know, like somebody that's pushing like like somebody that works on the marketplace and they like pushing the
I gotta
fruits and
watch it again.
vegetables up the road.
Sorry.
Oh my
I gotta watch him
god.
squeeze through that door again. Sorry. I had to appease myself there for a minute.
No, that was worth it. That was worth it so much more.
I don't know. I think he's just misshapen. Who asked that?
He's
What's on his
so weird shape. He's chair shaped. If you look at it, like, look, this is years, right, of sitting at a computer chair, right? This is a lesson to you all. And it's not even about like a lot of people work 8 hours sitting at a computer chair and whatnot and all of that, right? But most people do other things throughout the day. Now, this motherfucker, hold on, look. If you look at him, right? When you look at his legs, like they're almost in chair sitting position. Look at Harry's thighs bend from his knees like his legs. Then you got this like angular fucking back and like bent over thing where he's been over a keyboard, right, for fucking like 20 hours a day, right, for the last 15 years, has caused this whole fucking body shape.
Jeez. Also, Kate Winslet, he's not wearing her pants. Unknown, they could be her pants, but he is wearing the shirt that she wore to the school board meeting. So they are sharing clothes at least. Confirmed.
Yeah, you can tell, like, yeah, they even look like those bottoms would be hers. The top is hers.
They have morphed into one.
Yeah, that's
One
it. Yeah,
demon.
he
They
sounds
have
like
more.
he's saying all her shit now. He's the Jewish businessman. Yeah, they have morphed.
They have morphed into one.
Okay, did
The
you not
gander
see
at
that?
her.
You like that?
Oh my god! I can't believe we have that many DVDs.
He's so out of breath, you guys. Oh my god.
Oh, I told you about thousands. Told you all been preparing. Told you all been getting ready. Told you all been moving up. It's a step at a time.
Listen to
Now
him.
I gotta calibrate.
He's done a marathon. Oh my god.
God. This is so much work. This work is
I've
so
been
dangerous.
preparing for this, guys. I've been
Manual
preparing
labor.
for the last 4 years of the Attic Olympics.
He stocked yoga mats. Oh my god. Yo, once upon a time, I worked at a pet store in eggs. I unloaded dog food bags, like 50-pound fucking bags off trucks. Like, dude, you're out of breath from moving DVDs down the hall
I don't
to
even
the other
know.
room. Oh my god.
You can tell
All the new
he's never
equipment we
had
got.
physical exertion ever in his life, really.
Look how, man,
He's got no
like,
shoulders. Look at the
stand with
slope on
some,
those shoulders. I've
like,
got squarer shoulders than Negz at this.
dude, look how he's just got some weird angles, y'all. Like angles that
He
shouldn't be
really
there,
has.
angles that shouldn't be this soft, ones that shouldn't be that pointy as they are, aka the hump. Like, dude, what's with this man? He's just like,
I
he
swear
just
though
is
that
it.
even those rolled in shoulders, that's from years of being hunched over the keyboard. All of it is a result of
Dude.
being like fucking 20 hours a day at a computer, obsessed with the internet.
Mm-hmm.
Phew. So,
Yeah.
big cart with wheels for the win. Well, that was okay. Now, oh no, is that another box?
What is this? Just a box of trash? Don't you have trash cans yet? Dude.
No, 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 no. No, no. Okay, thank God. That's hand sanitizer. All right, so now I can start moving.
I thought you were like pro COVID. Why do you have hand sanitizer?
Well, he doesn't use water and soap little bits because he's afraid of water.
He doesn't mind piss though. Or spit. He spits on the floor all the damn time.
He's okay with other fluids, there's not water, especially if it includes soap.
What? What is that banging? Like, is that someone knocking at his like door trying to get him to turn down the music or what? Or is someone hanging something?
Or is it just his music? Who knows? We'll never know.
Like a knock. God, this thing is so skippy. His internet's so poo.
Is this him frozen still?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh shit.
That's why it skips and he's like randomly in a new position.
Oh.
Yeah, if you see it still counts.
Shit, out of the way. Let's fucking wait the hand sanitizer I bought because we're gonna put.
Oh my god. Thanks.
Look at that, look. Make use of the hump.
Period of time. What's up, George Davis? All right, so a lot of cleanup to do in here. That's for sure.
A lot of cleanup. Why did you just put some random 7 bottles on the floor of what?
Where are they going? On the little flim flam
I'm
rack
so
above the
confused.
fucking the car mat, yoga mats, whatever. Really organised. This that's where I would put all my things. They look like they go together. cardboard boxes just at the top now?
Yeah, because they can't fit on either of the other shelves. Because I don't know why you made the shelves like that.
Just leave it out back like, as stock. Why are you putting big cardboard boxes on the display racks?
Well, because I think these are
Oh,
just well, this is the back. This is the back room, so this isn't supposed to be displayed. This is like where people are gonna come take their pictures. They're gonna see this.
yeah,
But
great, great.
Okay. Okay. Oh boy. Yeah, that's
You
Oh
put
well,
one bottle over there. You put a bottle of what? Look like Resolve or something? Like
R&R. So he's done this for years, right? So this is what I said. A lot of his stock and all those DVDs and a lot of his like little trinkets and things he's had for years and years and years.
he's an
Um,
eBay mogul.
even in the last place, right? So the reason why he's never parked his car in the garage is because he's always used the garage as a storage space for all of his like boxes of shit that he buys, like job lots off the internet, this, that, the other. And I remember him taking us out on the live stream once into the garage and showing us all those big plastic tubs that had all shit in them and whatnot and things. So he's always done this hoarding shit. This has always been his plan, like hoard and sell and flipping shit on eBay and whatnot. This is his dream come true. He's actually got a premise now to like put all his
There's
actual shit that he's collected for years.
there's one down the hall, Riri. I think he shares a wall with one in the building he's in. So
Yeah.
he's trying to cater to a consumer market. This isn't how that works, thanks.
But he's already pissed her off, so she's not really going to
Yeah.
suggest him anyway. Already pissed him off with the fucking loud music.
Yeah.
really all I came down here to do was to move that shit, to get that shit on there. Because I still have a whole bunch of
Wow.
stuff over here, but just
As he talks more and gets more out of breath, I think he's like doing it on purpose. Like, oh, I worked so hard. I did the whole job.
needs organized. Oh, there's another box then.
Wow. Look at him working. Wow.
This place bowling. That's awesome.
Yeah, this.
Again.
And by the way, this little flim flam fucking rack, right? You got lightweight yoga mats on the bottom, and then like heavy boxes of shit on the top. This looks like a good plan.
It's gonna fall on him. He put those 7 bottles there and just knocked them all over.
Fucking hell,
Can't handle this. It's dude,
this is
I
too
will
much.
watch the fuck out of some live streams next. Please live stream the store. This is just gold. Are you doing this on purpose? Like, are you doing this shit on purpose? Like, what's he doing, you guys? Did you just move them over? He just moved them over like a foot. Pick them up. Get them off the
It's
floor,
like
man.
literally like watching a clown open a store and like juggling and dropping it on purpose, and you're like, "Are you doing this like rapping it or?"
Yeah, this is some reality television, man. Watch a hunchback build a store. If you can build a store, you can build anything.
Shit out of the way. I don't even care where it goes.
Why didn't you put that there to start? You put it on the floor, then you put it over there. You're just making all these extra steps. Just get everything off the floor, man. It's already leaning. It is. Oh, good. Boxes of chips. You're gonna sell chips. Oh, people are gonna come get it. Buy a yoga mat, buy a Trump hat, and a little snack.
Oh my god, Kate. Not spinning that
I
round
would.
like a microwave plate.
He is the microwave plate. That's
Mm.
who he is. Spinning round. And round.
There we go. All right, we have some. What's this, body armor?
Wow. What is that about?
Actually, we're getting very close to the first episode of Small Town Famous Radio right down here.
Moves 3 boxes, takes a break to talk to his audience.
Oh my God.
I don't need to bring my computer down here. I got one down here. Didn't even think about that. We're going to be recording and doing a lot of the video editing at my house anyway. Because I'm turning this into basically a full-fledged, it's a production studio, but it's going to be primarily for photography because there's no photographers locally who are that have their own spot. Sometimes people don't want to go out in 40-degree weather to get cool pictures and all.
People like scenery, Negs. This is
Yeah.
not scenery they want to take pictures
His
in.
idea, did you hear about the green screen? He's got this like entire
Oh,
green
yeah.
screen that goes floor to ceiling to walls. So you can, no, little boots, why go into a field or something and get nice pictures with the sky and everything when you can green screen it in?
Wow. Yeah, why? Why?
And, sometimes people want to be warm. People want to be warm and all right, there's that soundproof shit.
He's rummaging through a lot of stuff.
You take this home.
As with all the customers, little boots, when they fucking come in, they'll have to rummage through fucking everything.
Oh my God. Just someone go pull one of these really hard and tip the whole thing over.
They'll have a rummage in the attic.
I'm not shitting on anybody. There's a lot of great photographers in the area, but nobody has a studio. I do. So I'm going to cater to that demographic. And looks like tonight.
What demographic? I'm sorry. Who? What? Oh.
I have to go home and then come up with a list of all the services we offer because I was naming them off to somebody that stopped by in earlier, another tenant. And I was like, wow, we offer a lot of services. The senior pics game, that's what I'm talking about. Big money right there.
Wow.
Senior pictures.
All services that nobody will require from a dick like you.
You go to a park, you find a tree to stand next to, you find a prop of something they do. You don't need to green screen everything. Not everything has to be some weird background. Like,
Not
oh
that,
my
but
gosh.
like, I don't think you're aware, Negz, that most people can take their own fucking photos, and if they really want to print it out and put it on a fucking thing, there's places that you can go to, and they can print it onto canvases, pillow, all kinds of things for you nowadays, all right? And even if you want to get fancy with it yourself, you can buy photo printing paper, print it out from your own computer, and bingo, you've got a photo from your
And
phone
that's
through the computer at the printing machine. You see how that works? And you don't have to go to fucking Negz's shitty fucking attic to get it.
and that's all he's doing, you guys. He bought a printer where he can print the photos. So it's basically like a little at-home job. Like, you're gonna get the same quality from your printer at home.
Yeah, I remember, look, when digital cameras first came out, I got a digital camera, as I'm sure many people did, and you can get photo printing paper, and you put it in the printing machine, and it prints out fucking photos. Bob's your uncle. It's fucking that easy. Why would anybody take the expense or the trip to go to your fucking shithole to do that?
Right? To just take pics in front of a green screen? Awkward. By him? Could you imagine Negs coaching like a young kid getting
A
his
little
senior
bit
photos?
this way,
Like
you
how to
can have your
stand and like
photograph
how to
taken.
oh no.
You can have your photograph taken by a man in a suit with cufflinks that DC bought him.
No, I
That
want
say
him in
Negs
pajama
on them.
pants that look
By the
like he
way,
shit himself.
his cufflinks say Negs on him, but Negs is dead.
Oh yeah. Oh man. You can't make this shit up if you tried, you guys.
Like those are like $200 jobs. But do you think I'm gonna charge that? Hell no.
What are you gonna charge?
Everybody forgets I'm the king of undercut because I know, like I just mean if I undercut you, it just means I gotta do more jobs. But I'm gonna do a better job, and then down the line I won't do that anymore. But I've been out of the game for about a decade, as far as everybody else goes.
Yeah, and technology and picture taking has not changed at all since 10 years, totally. Oh man.
All
This
you're used
outdated
to
motherfucker.
undercut under others, more like suckling on fucking DC's teat.
The teats in question.
Yeah, yeah, look, under others.
So they're gonna have to get used to old Ron coming back into the game. I'm not trying to take away from anybody. I just want to offer something different other than what's being offered. That's it. And I have the space.
All right.
All right. I think we are.
Oops.
About done back here for now. Let's go up front for a minute. We got a few things to do up front, and then we.
Wait a second. Oh, I sped it up. Sorry. Shouldn't have done that. Should we watch it? I don't want to watch him normal.
About done back here for now. Let's go up front for a minute. We got a few things to do up front.
Oh no.
And then we.
Look at all that shit.
I'll show you guys the entire.
Look at all that shit. Why is this so hard to get the screen
setup? This is what you'll see when you're. I mean, there's gonna be up tapestries on the wall and stuff.
Oh yeah, that'll fix it. Just put some tapestries up. What the fuck is that guy? Why does he have a shirt on? Does he have pants on? What?
But yeah. Hey, welcome to the attic. We're gonna fix your fucking guitar. We're gonna sell you a new guitar. We're gonna put some new strings on it. We got some colorful strings right here. We got a pickup for your acoustic guitar. Turn your acoustic guitar into an electric one. What are you doing? What are you waiting for? We got some picks over here, guitar capos. We got locks. We got strap locks. We got straps. We got knobs. We got all kinds of stuff. We got wire. Hey, you come down here. Come on. Where you going?
Oh no. Oh no.
Come on down here. You get your classic game.
He's got a case of board games. Okay. The expensive locked up items are board games? What?
What are you doing, huh? What are you doing? I'll get you a classic game. Come on down here to the attic and get you a classic game. That's what you do.
Life. What? Like, this is just negz. Oh no.
Oh my god. It's a mess over here, but.
How is this store gonna make any money when everything's profit margin is like $2?
I really don't have a process for my boxes yet, except just like breaking them down and shoving them in there. But I don't.
Wait. You don't have a process for your boxes, but breaking them down.
I don't have a
Broken down,
for my boxes yet, except just like breaking them down and shoving
They're not broken down.
them in there. But I don't show. Hang on a second. Did you see this work my mom did? That Grace says freehand. She did that.
It's not that great.
Freehand. She just asked me what I wanted, and I told her, and she did it. I was like, cool. Looks really good.
I want some butterflies and I want some music notes, Mom. And can you just like do it really good? And can you paint it for me? Like, don't.
So, and then when you come over here, there's not a big trash can in the way. This is basically my side.
Your side? What does that mean?
I don't know what to do with this yet. I don't know what to do with the hat racks and stuff. But hey, come get your.
What is all this junk? There's an iPhone. You can buy one iPhone from negz. I bet it's just not even unlocked.
Vintage Nintendo games here, huh? How about you, huh?
Vintage Nintendo games? Am I crazy? That's a fucking iPhone.
Yeah, you like free Trump swag? We're giving away free Trump swag for our grand opening.
No. Nah, I'll take it and I'll burn it. How's that?
You like Grim
Sorry for anyone who likes Trump.
Reapers? Come down and get you a Grim Reaper. Bam, $6.99.
$6.99. The same cost. So those yoga mats were what, $7.50 or something? He said you can buy for 50 cents less this thing.
Free Trump swag? We're giving away free Trump swag for our grand opening. You like Grim Reapers? Come down and get you a Grim Reaper. Bam, $6.99. Put that on the mantle. There you go. You like little hentai things with jiggly bones?
with jiggly boobies.
Look at that. All right.
It's a bunch of cheap knick-knack shit. How is it gonna make money when your profit margin is so minimal, dude? You have to sell so much of this stuff. You're never gonna break even, Negs. You're never gonna break even. You will never see a month where you clear you never will.
He doesn't need
This is
to.
so sad.
He doesn't need to. You got to remember, right? This is like all half of it's been sat around. The rest of it is not his money that he's spending, right? All these Kickstarters, GoFundMe, all the money that everybody's put in. DC putting 7K into that Kickstarter. It's not his money he's wasting. He doesn't give a fuck if he sits in this shop for as long as the tenancy is with all this shit and doesn't sell one fucking thing. He really doesn't care.
That's
This is his playground, and DC's built it for him.
mm. No, he's building it. He's working very hard today.
Oh yeah, under the premise of her money and
Seems
the
like
money that milked from his community and bled from. You know, it's like, yeah, we know. So he's not put anything on the line. It's no risk to him. He doesn't give one shit. He can, just
So do
wallow
you
in
think
all of it.
he
Yeah, he
looks at
doesn't.
all this and just thinks pure profit from all this junk?
I think he legitimately does. And when he was talking about like money and stock and profits and the ends of that ilk, and then he started talking about dividends, and I was like, that's not how that works, Niggs. And you got to realize that you got to, have a profit for a
Dividends?
kickboxing. Yeah, I was like,
Dividends come from
that's only a
stock,
case.
you
So if
damn
you like
retard.
if you make a certain amount in a business and you don't actually pull a salary, right, for tax reasons, rather than drawing a big salary and waiting to see what your actual profit margin is, you leave that, especially as the owner of a business, and then you pull out dividends at the end of the year from the business money, and you pay lower tax on that rather than drawing a salary, right? But he doesn't understand how that works because he doesn't understand business.
Yeah.
retro gaming stuff. Yeah, I've got gaming systems too. So we're gonna have Xbox, PS4s, and other stuff at the here.
Yeah, no, I just Googled it. Dividends is like solely from friggin' like stock, like shareholders. Like it's not anything to do with profit or nothing.
Yeah,
Like
so when
it's
he
not
brought
even
that up, I was like, "You don't know what the fuck you're talking about, Negs, and you don't even know."
yeah.
And he's looking at it like, also, do you not realize you got to still pay overheads, right? And you got to replace the stock that you sell as well. So it's nothing; it's pure profit.
Dude.
So well, what? That's done. I'm not worried about that.
Ah, look at how bendy he is. We'll talk about angles. His angles are just all wrong.
Now, that's what you have here.
Who was that person? There was a person.
Other stuff at the here. So well, what? That's done. I'm not worried about that now. That's what you have here.
So this is the front door.
So I'm not being funny. If there's other units, right, across the way there, you see people walking like through that corridor or wherever it is, the other side of that window and glass door.
Mhm.
Like obviously, like sound comes through that loud and clear, that fucking glass on that
Yeah.
door and that window,
And these
everything.
old
And he's got his music playing loud as fuck even then. And it's like, yeah, people got other shit going on. And
Yeah, well, remember he was sitting on the floor unwrapping a bunch of things, working, haha, and he was streaming and he was playing music and the, like, landlord came by to, like, see what he was doing because I think he was being so loud just sitting there listening to his music.
yeah, but that's the thing. It's not like he thinks like this is what you do or something. And it's not. It's meant to, these are all places of business. And you're acting like a teenager in their bedroom playing their music fucking loud as fuck whilst you do a bit of work. I mean,
Yeah.
he doesn't even have the decency, put it this way, to put fucking headphones in or whatever and fucking listen to his music quietly whilst he's. Why can't you do that? Put some fucking earbuds in.
I am kind of impressed at how far he can bend over, I gotta say.
He's half bent half the time. What do you mean? It's not that far for him to bend the other way.
Ooh. Wow. Is that a beep? You got smoke detectors in there. Wow, he is so good at breaking down boxes. Oh my god, look at that.
He can only work when it's for himself. He can only
Oh, he left the chips on a
he's not
stick.
disabled, and his scoliosis and nothing like that affects him when it's for himself. He just can't work for somebody else with all those things. That's all. Yeah.
Why is there so much shit on the floor?
Oh, not to mention the DVD bin. Let's not forget the DVD wall.
Oh my god, that's so many DVDs. Oh shit, I'm trying to pause it. Ah. Oh. It's a used DVD store. It's a used DVD store. There's Trumpy
And
Bear.
even things
Melinda, you can buy him.
even things like, so those incense things that stand there, like he gets a certain amount of kickback from, right? Because it's a leased thing, because it's like from the company itself, that stand. So therefore he only gets a percentage of the sales for that. So like even if he sells like fucking 10 incense sticks, he's not getting like much profit from that even. So like, and it just takes up space in his shop for like fuck all profit basically.
And smells up the whole building, they
Like,
said.
why not go get, like, you can source all kinds of incense stick. Like, he could have gone and got a bunch of, and that stand and whatnot, and the kickback. You see what I'm saying?
Why is he look how he's got them all stacked up like that. Like, oh my goodness. He's a mess.
So yeah, this will be out here. DVDs are 2 for 5 or 5 for 10. Obvious choice. The choice is obvious. So things are shaping up real quick. I told everybody that we'd be open, and we're going to be open tomorrow. We'll be hanging tapestries. My flyers should come in, and everything should be good.
He'll have tapestries and flyers. That's all he needs. It's a store. Got fired from Blockbuster. Dude.
Oh, he's got a little hat stand, Kate, with all
All right, there
different
we go.
on it already.
Yeah, they do.
So that's all I got. I just wanted to go live and show you guys the progress that we've made the last couple days. We just got a few neons.
Dude, it's taken him 3 months to get like here. It's taken 3 months to get here. You got keys how long ago, Negz? Wow.
Look at that. Read that. The lady next
The
door
lady
is a
next
whole.
door has a whole wall
Mhm.
of incense, new age shop. Yeah.
Yeah.
Signs to hang up. A few things to move. We still got all these Ed Gein shirts to sell.
Yeah, but see, she's got a themed store, so like people go there for that. He's got
Yeah.
a random
It's the
shit
only
shop.
attractive just display in the store is the one that he doesn't even get full profit from.
We've got a big sell on those. This is going to be the Mason Harvey memorial.
Oh no.
Case. I'm gonna have a big picture of him blown up, put in the back there.
I have to say it.
Put a picture of him in the case.
Raven wants me to say casual cock on the shoulder. I know she does.
Oh, should we listen to that little ditty too? Do you guys know where that came from? Here, one sec. Sam read it and I recorded her reading it. Boop-a-doop-a-doo. Oh. So this is where that casual cock thing came from.
Yeah, me and Steph
Another
just
woman
couldn't
who
stop. So me and Steph all week have just been back and forth going casual cock on the shoulder.
He hates reached out to. Her husband and Ron had a wrestling podcast or something in the 90s. We all went to school together. She filled us in on some of his past. She had to have him banned from family video when she was a manager because he put his junk on her shoulder. That's what it says. Fine, I'll screenshot it. You can see it.
She sings it. Ready?
I put your dick on my shoulder. Did I do good?
So good. Thank you, Sam. So good. Beautiful.
This is going to be the Mason Harvey memorial case. I'm gonna
He doesn't even have your last name. We're gonna put a picture. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Yeah, do you know what? I actually think that as well. I heard it previously like that as well. Decz. I don't know if I'm saying your name right or not. I'm sorry if I'm not. Yeah, I like most things from Negz, right? So I've heard different variations on the SA story that he tells as well. I heard a different one in the Discord, in the Twitch Discord that we had. We used to do like after stream parties in there in the VC, and he told a different story to what he says now, even. So yeah, this is what Negz does best.
Look at these like pixelated meme glasses. Like this stuff has got to be just like sheer plastic junk, man.
Yeah, all is. And it's all like, yeah, it's a bunch of crap. And he buys all this stuff like stock lot of this and stuff and leftover shit that nobody else wants or can't sell, you know? And he thinks he's got himself a bargain and he's going to fucking put the prices up on it and sell it for a mint. He's absolutely delusional. He really fucking is.
All right, let's just play it out. It's got 40 seconds.
I'm putting in the back there. It'll be for like jewelry, guitars, stuff like that. Yeah, that's about it, man. I am wore out. We've been down here most of the day, and I'm really ready just to go home and stink because I know I stink. So I'm going to be back later, though. It's only 4 o'clock. My day got started early. Believe me, we got a lot done. Between 3 people, we got a lot done. Nearly everything's priced and ready to go. Everything's inexpensive. Everything is priced to move so we can keep inventory coming in and going.
Wow.
Hi, Jay. Okay. Oh, don't say Death Shrine. Fucking hell, that weirded me out. Like, don't say that. Don't say
One
that.
moment while I grab his rumble I recorded. 2. Partially blocked. YouTube. Well, let me watch it. Sweet.
What's blocked?
My recording of his partially blocked. My recording of his whatchamacallit stream.
Oh, it might be because of a certain music in a different country or something. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I can watch it. And I got chat. And I got screenshots of it too, because it is kind of small, but all right, let me speed this up too.
Yo, Capricorn.
He did mention though that he might be live streaming the store. Like
He
he's like,
will
when the
live
live
stream
stream. Yeah.
As we've soon learned, Negz cannot. He's incapable of doing one task in life, whether it's washing up or picking his kid up from school, without going fucking live. He is addicted to the internet. He cannot run a shop without going live. I'm telling you now.
So I think, let me get through his intro bit. There we go.
Oh, yeah, fuck this shit. What's up? Oh, my God, you can't see me. What happened? Where is Negz? He's got the eggs. He's got the longest legs I've ever seen. Didn't rhyme. In time. Out of breath because I just ran upstairs.
Oh, by the way, everyone. Hold on, just pause this a second. Little Boots was good enough to record this for us, so we got the chat. Now, please, if you can, have a look at the chat when DC starts getting all het up and whatnot. She really goes in on this chat, so she really is, yeah, have a look at it. It's definitely a chat-worthy stream.
Yeah, I've got some screenshots too. We can zoom in on some of her goodies.
Yeah, I got a couple as well in the Discord if we want to.
What's up, Nation? And welcome to Nation Live. I'm sick of running up and downstairs.
Why is that thing swinging in the background? Like, why is the whole house shaking when you run up the stairs? Like,
Well, that's a
that's not
good
a very
point,
wealthy
actually.
house.
Sorry. Just to revert it back to the attic, to the fucking store
Oh,
attic.
yeah.
Where's the TV? The 90-inch screen TV. Yeah, it's true.
Yeah! He was gonna be, like, constantly streaming and showing stuff, right? Hmm. Nothing's ever truthful with him. Look at all this shit. Look, there's drawers and stuff now.
Yeah,
Is
exactly
Claire
that.
moving in? More stuff? Is that what
That's
that
why
is?
him getting the Wi-Fi was so critical at the store, right? It wasn't hindering his point of sale, this, that, the other, or whatever. It was literally because he needs to stream. He needs to do. I'm telling you, this is the case. He cannot conduct any element of his life without thinking about the internet.
Look, they're becoming the same person. She's coming in going, "Hi, everybody." Like, that's how he
Uh-huh.
talks.
Yes,
They've
they are
morphed.
becoming the same
They've
person.
morphed.
They are the two-headed monster.
All right. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Good to see everybody. And of course, everybody is happy as shit to see me, aren't you? Put a 1 in the chat if you're happy to see me. Put a 2 in the chat if you're not. So we know who's
2.
lost. Been a busy day. Been working downtown all day. Just got home a little bit ago, had some dinner, and now I'm ready for this and a little live made tonight. Guys, we have a goal to meet. We have about 50,000 coins or diamonds to go on live meeting.
TC
And
puts
we
a 1.
have 5 days to do it. 6 days. So it's about 9,000 coins a day. Join me tonight. Go to
The wall of shame. Oh my God, the wall of shame. Well, we're all on his list at this point, you know. So that'd be good.
.com. If you're going to spend $50, you get thousands of more coins, and it benefits me. And a couple of my people out there, I think it's Beth and Miss Jana, I have sent you both portions.
Yeah, Kate.
Good. Convert
Yeah,
those
it is.
This one we're yeah. Yeah.
And I will send you another gift. And
One of them, she's been going off.
Doing it till the coins are goddamn gone. We're going to hit that 300,000 mark. We're going to hit it. It's going to happen. So today's been a busy day. I've been a busy boy. The store's nearly set up, and everybody's excited. The entire building has come in to greet us, and for those who haven't, I have went and greeted them.
Why is it so annoying?
We are officially the only music store in town. We are officially the only fully functioning ready to go photography studio with lighting, props, and everything. We're the only photography studio in town now. So we've cornered the market on a lot, and I am super happy about that. I'm also hoping that I can work with other photographers locally because I don't want to take.
I'm sorry, props? What's he mean? Those glasses we saw? Like, what are the props?
But this is the other thing. He can make a documentary as he wants. Anybody can make a fucking documentary, pick up a fucking thing, start filming it, start talking bollocks, right? But if he really thinks that this thing is going to get okay, it's going to get greenlit by fucking Netflix or whoever, he's wrong, or even Amazon or whoever, because of that recalls from the people that he's talking about. So unless you actually get you can't just go out there defaming people about solid evidence and whatnot with no recourse. And if you've not got those people's consent to do this, no company would touch something like that anyway. This is what negz doesn't realize, that you can't just do that.
Yeah.
Take everybody's business, and I can't photograph everybody. So I'm hoping I can work with some photographers and be able to maybe release my space out for photo shoots or whatnot. But my space is huge. I just cleaned it up today. Pictures posted to the attic. For those of you who stalked the attic Facebook page, you should get a kick out of what I posted today. So I really didn't have an agenda going into this. I have a couple.
He didn't even really post anything. Oh, I didn't check the attic. I checked his Facebook. Hold on.
Mm-hmm. No, precisely, Ms. Melissa, exactly that. No company would touch it with a barge pole because of that reason. Because they could get sued by anybody that was in that documentary for defamation for okaying such a project like that. So, he can self-fund it, but he's not going to find a platform to fucking showcase that.
Someone says that they found his costume.
Mm?
I don't know what this quite means. Beth and I were trying to decipher it earlier.
Yeah.
Middle
Black
age
vans,
musician.
new music coming soon. Deeply concerning, emotional. What was the last word?
Deeply concerning emotional instability. Is that the one that he has?
No, I think Negz thinks that he's got the middle one. New music coming soon. He doesn't realise, like, yeah, no, he's definitely got the bottom one as well. Deeply concerning, emotional instability.
What he doesn't have is this guy's hair.
Mm-hmm.
Videos of a sniper
annoying.
wolf video. And there's this video I had about cops speaking out on Eugenia Cooney's situation. But there's really not a lot going on. But from what I understand, I really don't like particularly to address trolls too often, unless they're entertaining, right? But we've got some interesting ones now. Okay, I want to read this comment here.
Do we?
I want to read this comment here. This person is completely of sound and mind, and it's always the same person. You're in need of a 5150. You know my family has to do that. You fucking moron. Like, I don't know which illiterate member of the bodega
Oh,
or
he
support
does
group
show
this
it.
is, but it would probably be better if you guys would just read a book occasionally and get the fuck off the internet. That would be amazing. It would do you a lot of good. Look at this. The word shield comes up again. Look at that. Only they are allowed to abuse. You can't do anything to protect yourself. Fuck around and find out. Like I said, shortcut to Jesus, bitch. Ain't nobody playing with your asses anymore. And I've heard somebody's been posting our address over and over again. That's great.
He keeps talking about Jesus. Has Clara informed him about the Jewish faith or no?
That's great.
Well, he came out like saying that he's agnostic now, so he's no longer atheist. He's agnostic now.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Stop teaching him new words.
Right.
Happen to like what the kid living here? See, that's what I'm talking about. That's why you guys get called pedophiles and child predators. Just because when you do that, you're preying on a child. All right, we got real crucial. We got Beth and Miss. We got my love. We got.
And by the way, also that's
now-
a weird approach. That's a weird approach, right? So to take now rather than like, oh, beforehand you was pretty fucking 100% sure, you know, and confirmed as atheist, meaning that you had no belief in God. There's no proof of like, you know, any theist fucking religious, you know, until there's proof of God, you don't believe in a God, right? And that's pretty much what you are as a atheist. To be agnostic means that you don't know what you believe. You don't know if you believe or not. So that's the position that you now put yourself in, is that you don't even know which way your head's turned. That's what that means, that you don't know if you believe or not. How do you not know if you believe or not? You either do or you don't. Think about it now. That is the staple of belief. It's not a halfway point. There is no halfway point with belief. You either believe or you don't.
He's Jared and Penny. Let's read this. You are two of the fakest scammers on planet Earth. Wow, really? Really? Like saying you need so much money for an attorney and then you never hire the attorney? Gigi? Attention, stupid addict supporters. Okay. Ron, chicken shit bitch.
Gigi, by the way, refunded, and there's several of us in the community that contributed to that GoFundMe that have solid receipts that all say from our emails that the money that we put into that GoFundMe got returned. Okay, just want to clarify that. Yo, touch grass.
Because that's the only way it would be considered messing with the Jewish business. Well, listen, there's a Jewish woman who owns it. Okay, she's part owner of the business. That's what makes it a Jewish business. Per your LLC, Ron Corbett is listed as the sole proprietor. The good old digging around. Well, I'll be sure to amend that. How about that? We'll just amend that, okay? Since you want to, like, I guess you're trying to talk yourself into committing a crime that wouldn't constitute as a hate crime. That's the only reason I think you're typing this. Is because you want an excuse for somebody to commit a crime without it being a hate crime. That's all you're doing is you're arguing for a hate crime. I don't know who this is. I don't know who this moron is. But I guarantee their balls and their pussy stank. That's all I'm saying. This is fucking remarkable. It almost seems as Clara, the resident Jewish, is exploiting the atrocity.
I just want to. So Touchgrass says yes, like they also got their money refunded from Gigi. So there you go. There's many people in the community that did donate, and I know Fraggy put her receipt up on Twitter as well. So I know that many people got their fucking money back. So you can keep spinning this narrative that he did something wrong, but he didn't. He had a change of heart. Everyone got refunded, and he decided that this is not the route that he wanted to go, and he'd rather keep this fun and light and whatnot. And he doesn't want to take it legal, really. He doesn't want to go this serious with this internet shit. He's not you, negz. That's all it is.
Yeah, if she's part owner, then wouldn't she have access to those NDAs?
Oh,
Next.
there's an update on that. He's going to be adding her. So he says that there's going to be an amendment to the LLC, which now we think that he's going to add her to the actual business. So she can go out there and like fully claim Jewish business now. So yeah, that's happening.
Oh man.
In Israel and Gaza right now for one profit, really, she makes nothing on her reporting of the conflict. Do you know that? And if she does, it's probably private donations. I don't know about it. She's telling you information. She's not making any money. We don't make any money on Rumble. Rumble doesn't pay anything. People don't tip on Rumble. People don't subscribe, and it's very rare when people do because they usually keep it the fucking Cash App. Let's see here. Disclaimer, I do know she has no audience and isn't making a dime, but she's trying. You know she has family in Israel too, right? You know that? Oh, I guess that doesn't matter to you because you are all important. You are above all of us. You don't even like have to wipe after you poop, do you? You just poop. Your poop is immaculate. You piss excellence, right? I guarantee you're sitting at home right now, overweight, breathing hard, haven't showered in 2 days, and ain't got shit going for you. Let's see here. But she's trying a shield. A shield. Wow, listen to this shield. This shield argument. Is this Frankie from the Geek Room? Are you? See, what kills me about this is everything you do you think is going to have an impact. This doesn't. This is stupid.
DC in chat says, I've earned less than $700 on Rumble since February. That's it. Well, that's pretty sad.
Raking the money in. Make sure it's really worth your while, all this shit, isn't it?
The stupidest shit I've ever fucking read. Nobody better not say a word to a Jewish woman who doesn't believe in the Jewish religion according to her. Do you know the difference between religious Jews and ethnic Jews? Apparently you don't. So I would recommend you keep your basic white bitch ass out of my comments. Both you bitches are chicken shit ass.
Negz, stop it.
Next, I hope you realise that all the mother of your children are basic white bitches, right? Just because you're with a Jewish woman now, okay? So when you speak of such things, you're also putting down all of your children's mothers.
Okay, whatever. Bizopedia, Cute Soda Boy Productions LLC. It's right there, liars. Nice try. Well, we're just going to mute you forever because you're a fucking retard who fucks their brother. And we're going to delete your retarded comment. How about that?
How you like that's that what I saw.
How about, Negs? How about you come to the realization that the internet is fucking forever and you're a dickbag that just gave that comment all the attention it fucking wanted and needed. You put it up on the fucking live stream for us. We've all seen the fucking comment now. You deleting it has little consequence because you're a fucking idiot.
He's too much.
Mm-hmm.
You guys don't even know, but you're going to learn. You're going to learn coming up real soon. You're going to learn.
Are we?
One, whoever's posting the address, I appreciate you preying on children. You're a child predator. So whoever's doing that, I'm labeling you right now. Don't like it, call an attorney so that way I can find out who you are. You are a child predator because you're trying to get something bad to happen. No, I promise you, if somebody pulled up here, there's only one person leaving.
What'd they say?
Yeah. His Moldovan parents that moved to Argentina before she was born and moved to America where she was born. She has no connection whatsoever to Argentina. The fact that she speaks fluent Spanish is of little consequence considering a lot of fucking Americans do speak fluent Spanish. It's got no connection to Argentina whatsoever.
Jeez. Wow. Look at these two. You can talk about me, but don't threaten my business. It's my business. Doesn't he not like when she does that?
Well, that's what he said in the VMs, as we all remember. I've gone back to saying it's my business now. But now he's going to like put DC on the LLC because it's going to be a case of, oh, it's a hate crime. You're attacking a Jewish business.
Mhm.
Talk about
We'll be
utilizing the position of what's going on in the Middle East, DC, for your own fucking corrupt reasons, you evil cunt.
dead. Okay, and that's the person who came into the house because you posted the address. And I can't believe you would do this during this time. Like you can't for 1 second be somebody's out.
I can't believe you would do this time. Stupid quotes. This is stupid.
Ally because you just want to see somebody get hurt. And I hope to God that if something happens and I have to put somebody down because you sent somebody here, that they trace you and they find you and they arrest you.
You hope to God, do you? Do you really?
Because you're insane. You're insane. Do you know what kind of damage would happen to somebody if they came here again? That MFW shit was a one-off thing. Had I caught her, she'd have been toe tagged that day. If I'd have caught somebody trying to set fire to my garage, toe tagged. Or my house, toe tagged.
It didn't happen. Right.
She.
Okay, Negs, it may have happened in your head, and DC got you amped up thinking that there was someone threatening you by drawing fucking bitch on your fucking car window with her blue Jeffree Star lipstick. Right? And then MFW said, in accordance to being accused of doing that thing, well, it wasn't me, because you can bet that I wouldn't fucking draw a bitch just on your fucking car. I would do some real shit, like fucking set fire to your garage, as an example. Okay, as an instance of if she was going to do something. Nobody went to your place. Nobody did anything. There's no box of matches, no singe marks on your fucking garage door. Nobody fucking attempted to do fucking squat. This is DC feeding all your paranoia.
What we're not gonna do, Negs, is start taking people's words as like real life threats. It didn't happen. Okay, if people did that, then you've done a lot of fucked up shit, my friend.
And also,
So like,
next,
we're
if it did
not gonna start that
happen,
game, Negs.
if it did happen, and your all your many cameras that surround the property didn't happen to catch it, not only did they not happen to catch the bitch drawing on the car, but the setting fire to the garage and other instances they didn't catch that either. But why didn't you contact the police? Why is there not a crime reference number? Why did you not report this shit? If you truly think there's some threat, why did you not even report the bitch drawing on the car? Just
Well,
asking.
he doesn't even report gun threat stuff.
Is it
He doesn't
because,
even do that.
Next, is it because you and DC wouldn't report it to the police, right? Because this reason. Because if your camera didn't catch it, maybe one of your neighbours have cameras, and the police would check the local neighbourhood, and then they would have seen DC creep out there and fucking draw it on your car. Maybe that's the reason why you didn't fucking report it, huh?
Acting like this shit ain't real. Now listen, I just want to explain something to all the little babies out there who are jealous. You're not going to do nothing. You're just talking on the internet. That's all you're going to do. But everything's being documented because if something happens, man, you got to be held accountable for it. Like I think people should be held accountable for little mama suicide. I do. I think they should be. I think every person who dogpiled her should be held accountable for it.
That's not many people. Only a few made streams on her, dude. And it's not anyone that you're yelling at. Doesn't he remind you of like those little babies that get glasses? Like they're kind of fogged up and stuff, you know? And they're like
He
too
looks
small
like
for his face.
he looks like an old man. He looks like a
He is
fucking
one.
70-year-old. Like he just looks old in the face.
Every single last fat,
Claire really wears some years on you.
single, unfuckable cat lady who calls her to kill herself should go to jail or be charged.
You think that a fat, unfuckable cat lady could make someone want to off themselves, Negs? You think that? Wow, that's a lot of power cat ladies have. Let's just say that. Wow.
Yeah, right.
Negs, no one should ever have that kind of power over anyone, and no one does, actually. Everyone has their own autonomy, friend. You should learn how to do that.
No, I'm not afraid. I'm not afraid. I quit living my life in fear after the last few violent threats, and nobody did anything. And Brady Latmer, or whatever the fuck his name is, the guy running for mayor, never.
Yeah, I've noticed that. Veracity bullet. I've noticed that since I brought up the lipstick thing and she was like so vehemently denying it, oh no, I couldn't possibly. I've got the eyeshadow, but I wouldn't have the lipstick. No way, Jose. Right? It hasn't been fucking mentioned since, right? No, they keep talking about this supposed fucking burning of the garage that never fucking happened. But yeah, they're totally like negated the whole vandalization of the car supposedly now. And again, I'm going to put to them, why didn't you report it? If any of this shit happened, why didn't you report it?
On the topic of crazy cat ladies, here's my theory. Okay, you're not a crazy cat lady until you have at least 3 cats, all right?
Yeah.
That's
3
the
is
number.
the
That's the
I think
number.
that as well. That's my rule as well. I think 3 or more, then it's a bit much.
I'm nobody's bitch. You understand that, right? I'm nobody's bitch. I'm a grown ass man. I'm not pussy. That's why I've always said.
Are you
I'd
sure?
watch MFW see me in a Walmart and run the.
What the fuck is that?
As he's got his rainbow little fucking strap-on fucking wristband on, no less. I'm a real man. I'm not a pussy. My wrist
What
hurts. Let
is
me put my
that?
little rainbow tubey grip on my little flim flam wrist. I've been lifting yoga mats.
As fat as a 400-pound woman could run after she accused me of stealing from that GoFundMe. So I know you motherfuckers are scared.
I bet, dude. Amberlynn is more mobile than freaking you, man. You can't even, dude. You got out of breath doing the sit. She would have got out of breath too. Like you're weak, dude. You're so weak. That's the only way I can put it. That was embarrassing. I'm so embarrassed for you. This. Oh man.
They're not embarrassed at all. Neither of them have an ounce of fucking shame, clearly.
True.
Most people
True.
would be like fucking
Yeah.
humiliated by most of this shit. But no, them keep going.
Dude, Clara showed up to that thing with unbrushed hair. That
Oh,
was unfathomable. My brain is blown, you guys. Like I still don't like how dude. People
I've seen
saw
old
you.
women. I've seen old women neglected in nursing homes that looked in a better condition than she did
Yeah.
turning up at that meeting.
Yeah. Dude. In this shirt. I'd like to remind everybody.
That's cool. You aren't taking any lessons from the Sniper Wolf situation, the Jack Film situation, the Boogie 298 situation, none of that. I won't be firing a shot into the air if somebody comes here with ill intent. You understand that, right? And why would you want to come on here and even like try to risk somebody dying because you don't like somebody on the internet? Why don't you cite the
Why
Who
would you
risked
come
who
on here
dying?
and risk
I tell you
someone
who risked who
dying?
dying. I tell you who risked who
What?
dying. When you left your fucking gun on your bed and you let that dog, the pissy dog, chew up the butt of the gun, you yourself, Negz, alone are your own fucking saboteur.
How about grow a pair, Negz? If someone coming online like we're doing here, hey, talking head, talking shit, makes like what puts your life in danger, get offline, dude, or grow a fucking pair, one or the other, or both. Both would be best. Like, wow. I gotta hear that again. That was something.
I won't be firing
Yeah,
a shot.
that's the
in the air.
official term for the Capricorn, the pissy dog.
You understand that, right? And why would you want to come on here and even like try to risk somebody dying because you don't like somebody on the internet? Why don't you
Why would you come on here and risk somebody dying? What the heck? Like, oh my god, dude.
cite the reasons you don't like me that you believe I should die for? That's what I want to know. Why do you think I should
No
die?
one
Why
wants
do
you to
think my family
die. You and your
He's got to
family
put this
now?
narrative out
You
here.
oh
This
my god.
narrative is purely so he's fucking dimwits that remain in his community or any new people that come in actually legitimately think he is the victim to some fucking heinous shit on the internet. Nobody says this.
Wow.
You're the only one fueling this shit. You're the only one out here saying all this shit, Negz, pretending.
Wow.
You're insane. You're legitimately fucking a
He's
lunatic.
looking at him.
any reason why don't like me? I think it's an anti-Semite who hasn't liked me for a while and tried to have my kid taken away. Let me tell you something.
That's
Let
it.
me tell you something, you terrorist sympathizing piece of shit.
What?
Get the fuck away from here. This is not a city where you want to be. This is not where you want to come with your anti-Semitic
He
bullshit.
thinks the Hummers are after him in DC now.
Oh no!
Walk around talking about cutting kids' dicks off and giving them puberty blockers. This isn't the place for that. The internet is your place for that. That's for your lunacy.
Whoa, we went from anti-Semites to cutting kid. What? Why are you like this? Why? Stop it. Stop it right now.
But don't send it to my house, okay? Because just
I'm gonna cut all the dicks off and send them to your house. What is
don't. Just don't. You guys are being very irresponsible, and I don't think it's very cool. Somebody on here wanted to know. Somebody took you to court over a song. Please tell me what happened. Well, I wrote a song about Callie and her boyfriend Shane because Callie implied that I called my kid a retard to get.
Hey, remember when MFW said some words and you think that they're a threat? Hey, remember that just now that you said?
Getting used to it.
Remember that?
And I wrote a song, and it was a diss track. You're talking about a girl who lives in Chicago around violent gangster rappers.
Oh yeah, MFW lives far away from you too, huh?
God, he's fucking. Who is going to Indiana? The people that fucking live in Indiana, like Sam and fucking MFW or whatnot, don't even want to come to Connorsville, Negz. Come on.
Jeez.
And she took me to court because I said I turned their head into a sieve. And you know what? It was thrown out.
No, it was dropped. Very different.
Creative license. Otherwise, these gangster rappers would all be in jail. That blew my mind. Somebody from Chicago took me to court.
Oh my God.
It blows my mind. I read that and I ignored it on purpose.
I'm not ignoring it. I'm not. Oh my God. I don't know if they'd be for fucking sour or if they'd all be like well used by that point.
As a bookkeeper, cash only for stores are great, easy to hide, no shade. Hey, I don't give a fuck. I'll do cash only for the end of time. I don't care. I'm about over the point of sale bullshit anyway.
This is a great business model.
Wow, I just can't believe how you guys are wilding out over here on fucking on Rumble. I'm gonna take a look over here and see what's being left.
Isn't it the place to wild out? Isn't that why it was made? What?
Just checking the comments on your video, babe, from your last live.
Oh my God, you're so.
He's checking her comments now. He's not satisfied. Checking his comments, bringing them up on a live stream, examining them all, showing an arse of himself that he's a weak-skinned motherfucker and has to delete them in front of everyone, thinking that he just did something when we all saw it. But now
He didn't even show them.
Now he wants to go to her stream to check her comments.
Hers are far. I don't even want. I was gonna screenshot
being
them.
attacked by the internet.
They're too much.
This is what it is. Oh, let me check your comments now. Let me see what heinous shit's been left for you. Blah 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 blah. It's like, no, what? So you can cherry pick and go, look, we're being stalked, we're being harassed because you're fucking.
And he doesn't talk about hers because they're far too political and they're way over his head.
Yeah, and not hateful enough.
Fake bitch, fucking like somebody's auntie.
What?
I mean, he got somebody dressed up like Trump and pretended to assassinate people, talked about assassinating Trump. None of them got in trouble. Next gets run into court because old Southside Cali was a little upsetty spaghetti. Don't fuck with woke people, man. Don't fuck with woke ideologues. They ruin everything they touch. I'm wearing this today because I'm an ally. But you know who I'm an ally to? You know who I'm an ally to? The LGBT community. Okay?
Shut the fuck up until you apologize for the fucking bullshit that you have said about Gigi, the slander that you have started. It is all over the internet. It's everywhere, Negz. Fuck you. You are no fucking ally.
And not just Gigi. Let's pay to mind, right? Now,
everyone.
I may not be Harcy's biggest fan, he may not be mine, but he's done it to Harcy too, right? So that's two gay men for you right there, Negz. And you've called them both P words many times now. And are out there defaming both of them. Two gay men, you're calling them the most fucking disgusting things that you possibly could. That, you know, which is really inflammatory to call gay men, by the way. And I'm sure you're fucking aware of that. And how can you call yourself any sort of fucking ally, you dick?
He put on a rainbow sleeve on his arm. Are you covering up your tattoos? Because they're ugly.
Vintage
I'm
and
cleaning all this shit, pansexual. I'm an ally to the gay community, LGBT community. Because the rest of this shit,
You are no fucking ally. Never, ever has your rhetoric been helpful to them, been anything positive their direction. It has only been negative, slander, fucking bullshit. You perpetuate the sickest shit, Negs.
not
The
just that,
sickest shit. And you
right?
have for
You
a
got
long time.
he's fully like got a fucking turf girlfriend that who's okayed having a couple of gay friends because they're from the old movement and locked into believing that trans people have no right within the fucking LBGT fucking like community or whatnot, right? And they want to keep it separate. So those are the sort of gay people that she fucks with, is the very select ones. So you're not necessarily an ally. You're selective. You're selective in your approach of like, oh, these gay men are okay because they hate transsexuals.
I just.
I've seen enough. I've seen enough abuse. I've seen enough. Okay.
Abuse? You mean from motherfuckers like you? Negs, when you perpetuate that kind of fucking rhetoric, you cannot come on here and speak against it. You're oh my god, that's not
Yeah,
how
I
this
know. It's
works.
infuriating. I know.
I want to slap him. I'm gonna come to the attic and I'm gonna slap you so hard if I ever do.
So I know there's a whole local chat.
And
No,
I'm gonna put
Boots,
a
don't
rainbow sleeve
threaten
on when I
him.
do it.
You're threatening him.
I mean it.
Chapter of it's some kind of
Don't shoot me if I come to your store. I'm just buying Trumpy Bear, I promise.
Put the blue lipstick away, little Boots.
Oh, what? Oh, that's an idea. I'm gonna keep it to myself.
white water belly LGBTQ. From what I understand, you guys have become somewhat of a hate group, and one of your members referred to me as a trope that would affirm that. So if you want allies, true allies, then you have to get. You kind of have to do what the rest of us do and learn to get along. You can't just like this Brady guy not showing up for debates.
Is this real life? He learns to get along? Is oh my god. Yeah, facts,
Fucking
kitty.
not showing up for debates and harassing people privately. You know what I'm saying? Like, what are you doing, dude? You're running for mayor. Why are you harassing people privately? And all these people, from Chad Frank, anybody in City Hall, have an open invitation to come down and be on Small Town Famous Radio.
This is why he's pretending he's an ally, because of the political fucking aspect of it. It's all about optics. Yeah, I
Shit on
see you,
politicians.
Negs.
That's what we do. We elect them and then we shit on them, like any boss would. At what point do we pay the salary, vote them in, and then kiss their ass? No, bitch, work for me. Get to work. Got Biden out there taking a vacation every time a fucking
Exactly, Melissa.
Okay.
Look at what you
I
said
don't
about like gay women in general, just like all the defamatory fucking things he said, like in that sense. You think, like,
his
what do you
rhetoric's
think?
always been shit about it.
You think that you can just like say a load of shit about lesbians, you know? But because DC's got a couple fucking like, gay friends from the old movement that like quite right wing on their fucking approach to, who can be within the LBGT fucking community and all of that. It's like, yeah.
Listen, I don't like Joe Biden, but him going off about him taking vacations when he's also going pro-Trump, sir. Did you see how many vacations he took to that Mar-a-Lago or whatever the fuck? He was always off somewhere playing golf when important shit was happening. That's what our presidents do. They're shit. All of them.
Yeah.
But like oh my god, he's so
Israeli dies or something. Yeah, exactly, Beth. That's why I have made my rounds to all the businesses in the area. We're going to turn that area into a hot spot. It will be a place that people will want to travel miles to see. It will be. I promise you. There will be people who will eventually will travel hundreds of miles to have their pictures done by me. And I still will keep my opinions. I will still express.
Tell us what your props are.
Kitty's got a question for you about Trumpy Bear.
Sure, you can buy it. I don't care.
express myself the way I want to, and I won't be stopped by anything. There's nothing that's going to stop me.
It's jokes,
Post my
Kitty.
address 1,000 times. Good, I don't care. It's already all over the place. But see, this is why I ask: is why are you preying on a child? Why are you being a child predator by doing that?
Why does any of that? Oh my god, you guys! Are you a child? Why are you like? What is happening? How is that praying? Supposedly, that guy went to the store. Yeah, that's the story. Because he's a pussy. Probably turned up his music, put his fingers in his ears. You know.
He does. Well, I think partially. Like, you got to remember, like, Negz will spin a story again and again and again and say stuff repetitively, right? And he's done this for years and years and years. And the older the material is, the more the lines are blurred for him. So a lot of the old lies and things that he's spun out again and again and again and ground in, he doesn't even realize what's true and what's not true anymore. But the more recent stuff like this shit, he's very aware that what's fucking bullshit and what's been drip fed to him by DC, by the way. Let's pay that into mind.
Mm-hmm.
That's what you're doing. You're hoping something happens. It's very weird. I just hope something does happen. It won't happen to us. That you are charged with it, because that's malicious doxing, one. And two,
Now you're wishing bad things on people. This isn't good karma, man.
I don't know why people on the internet can't just try to get along with others the same way. Everybody's got to have some kind of conflict. Like, all this shit with this doxing and all this other stuff didn't happen until them other bitches left, played their op, and then the other bitches didn't like those other bitches left and said, oh, threatening people's cool, but questioning me's not, is when all this stuff started kicking up real hard. I'm not a fucking idiot. I know who's in on it. I know exactly who's in on it. But I don't care, because you guys have been sitting there for years on your fat asses doing nothing. You've never done a thing to anybody.
Nobody is in on anything, Negs. All these fucking ideas that you got ops being run on you from this direction and that direction, that's all been fueled by DC, because she was fucking playing both sides of the fence, right? And she didn't want to show you what was fucking being shown. She'd rather keep you fueled up. She saw her point of like getting rid of all the fucking first bucket women from the community that she didn't like and didn't like her, right? And seized their opportunity and fueled you with all this bullshit. And in the interim, you got so wound up that you told everybody to fuck off from your community, and they went over to the bodega, and then the first buckets DC took care of. So you lost both sides of your community all in fucking one scoop right there. And you've only got fucking DC to blame for it, and yourself for listening to her.
He still doesn't have a fucking light switch cover.
You don't know what the fucking up and down is next, because you've been amped up and fueled incorrectly. And you're so fucking paranoid now because you've got fucking DC in your ear. And she's got you to the point of believing that only her and solely her can be trusted now.
Knowing what, the situation in the world. But they're child predators. They're purely child predators. They've always been child predators since Mason died. Maybe you guys can come in and see the memorial that I want to make for him.
Oh my
Down on your
god.
knees and apologize and grovel like the dogs you are. Oh, somebody's gonna make me judge one day. It ain't gonna be me.
Facts, Buttlord.
Ain't gonna be me. You know why? So I roll like that. I believe the universe straightens. I believe the universe cleanses itself, and it doesn't.
Me too. That's why it slaps you like every day, dude. And you still don't get it. It's amazing.
Need any more help from me? I've helped it for 6 years. It didn't matter. It didn't matter to thousands of people online. It doesn't matter now. My safety doesn't.
I think that's awesome. You're making a memorial for him. Is anyone else weirded out by the fact that he's going to just put his picture up in the back of a case full of used DVDs?
Yeah. Well, that speaks of, don't you want to go have your Christmas family portrait taken with a little dead child shrine in the back?
I shouldn't have laughed, but no.
Yeah.
So I took my safety into my own hands. I went from no guns to being taken to court and threatened so much that now I'm not worried about it. And everybody in this home is capable of firing a firearm, loading it, and knows how to use it safely. Everybody, except for the dogs, because they don't have opposable thumbs. And if I could train them to use a gun, I would. and I'd be more than happy to have another
Yo,
conversation
Sins.
at the top about.
Yeah, but the thing is, if he's going to go down the memorial fucking route, why wouldn't he, like, apply to your local fucking council, Mr. Politician, and ask for, like, a place in the park or, like, on one of the benches? You can do memorials. There's always that, like, people,
Yeah,
like, in local areas, you can do a memorial, like, for your kid properly, like an official
maybe
one. Um,
your
or
journalist girlfriend.
or even in the fucking yard that you don't let the dogs run in, right? Maybe you could do something there. The property that you fucking live at, like the one that's owned by your family. Why not do something like that? You're gonna put a fucking weird shrine or something in a fucking shop that you've leased. You've
Yeah, maybe
waited
your
all this
journalist.
time. You've waited all this time to, like, get a shop to commemorate your kid. Why did you wait all that? Like, that's a weird thing, isn't it? So doesn't that tell you it's all performative? That it's all for the public viewing, right? Because he didn't do one in private. He didn't do one in his own backyard. He didn't ask or apply to the local council to, like, do a proper memorial. No, he wants to do it publicly in his little fucking rickety attic shop, where all customers are going to pass through and be like, look, I've been attacked by the internet. Come watch this big 90 screen TV of all my fucking enemies on the internet. Oh, and look at my dead sun shrine over there in the corner. That's why they attacked me.
And maybe your journalist girlfriend could write a grant proposal and you could fill in that patch of dirt you've been complaining about, the corner of your store, and you could
I
make
don't
something
think
actually cute there that would live there forever.
I don't think
Idiot.
you realise, Negz, not only how performative this shit fucking comes off, but how weird. And anybody that
Now
comes into
anyone
your place, like, is gonna fucking walk out there thinking, what a weird little fucking hunched over man.
Yeah. I think he's just gonna do it so that anyone who, like, talks bad about the store, he's like, "It is the memorial for my son."
Mm-hmm.
Basically.
And how to use it safely and how to defend himself. Be more than happy. Be more than happy. Be nice to see him again. Hey, what's up? You still want me to pee in a cup? Or you want to swap my anus? Which is it? Yeah, we're making a memorial for my baby boy. I'm going to use the picture.
He thinks he's so funny.
It's true, Melissa. It's a store, for fuck's sake. Customers don't care about your damn life. Imagine going to Walmart, seeing a dead family shrine of Sam Walton's family.
And I'm coming to your store. I'm like, cool.
Yeah,
you
right.
Or you want a police escort out? But I'm going to be working with the Connection Cafe, but you guys didn't see that coming, did you? I'm going to be working with the community in recovery, simply because there are people in my life that I love that are in recovery. And I thought about what I said, and I felt like I really shit on the people that I knew that are in recovery. So I apologized to them, and I went and had a nice talk with them. And I would much rather work with them than work against them. We both have a mission. And if we work against each other, we won't accomplish anything.
Yeah, well, you actually come to the realization of all the shit that we were saying, Negs, and this could hinder your fucking business. And in fact, even, like, your landlord could basically cancel your whole fucking tenancy on you for being disruptive, right? For the building's sake alone. He's trying to run a business and he's got to rent those units out to other businesses. And if you give it a bad reputation, don't you think he's going to struggle to rent those fucking units out in future when you're causing problems with other businesses in the area?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what he's gonna do to work with them. Like,
So I guess people didn't see that one coming. I keep telling you, nothing's going to happen. This is a small town. All I have to do is walk into somebody's store and talk to them. And they're like, oh, I got some anonymous emails, and they seem to be completely wrong about you. I'm like, yeah, of course they're wrong about me. But she heard the words I said, and I was harsh. I'm always harsh. I've been an entertainer for 6 years. I played a fucking character named Negz, whose whole persona was being negative and speaking in a way that was controversial and inflammatory in Sydney area and so on and so forth. I'm trying to break these bad habits, right? I'm trying so hard. Oh my God, I'm trying so hard with my language because my hall echoes and all that.
they can hear you talk. No wonder he's not streaming there or recording or anything.
But it's as far as like when it comes to me. Oh, by the way, Clara, don't forget, we'll amend the LLC tonight. That'll solve their little problem there. Why are you stalking other people? Why don't you go get your own LLC and like make dildos? Person out there posting addresses and stuff.
Uh,
You can make the world's biggest dildo, right? And you could drop yourself off. You could jump off a bridge onto it to test it. We've made good. Hey, listen, man, I went in and faced the people that I slagged off on. I can't get these people online to come onto a panel here. I can't get local people to come in and talk to me face to face. And I'm the pussy? I'm the bitch? Really? Really? See, the only person that gets to call me a bitch is
Sounds like no one wants to talk to you. Shocker.
the person that makes
I
me.
don't know if they are willing to work with him. I think more of a case of that DC went in there, did some damage control, right, and spoke to them and whatnot. And then Negz went in there and did this supposed little walk around, right, in pretense of, oh, yeah, oh, now I see what you're doing. Oh, yeah, I wasn't aware before. Yes, you fucking was. It's just that, like, now you realise that could work against you, right?
Mhm.
And they don't want no part to do with him. They're just trying to keep him on the right fucking side. They're like, oh yeah, sure, like this. He's probably talked a load of bullshit. Oh yeah, they can come out. What are you gonna do next? You're gonna wait until like they get their clean fucking shower and, a detox in and offer to take their photo for free or something? What services are you gonna like provide to them, like so you can work alongside the Connection Cafe? We all want to know.
Have you made me a bitch? No, you haven't. You haven't done anything. I haven't even seen you. Oh, am I a bitch on the internet? Oh, wow. Oh, no. Oh, no. 15 people don't like me.
There's 186, it says in your chat, and there's like 4 chatting. It's a lot more than 15, Nix. I know math's not your strong suit, but come on.
Oh, no. 50 people think I'm a bitch. Whatever will I do? Oh, don't kill myself. Nah. I know it's real sad for a lot of you, especially out there with the girl road reactors and the anti-negz community, to see whatever it is you're doing come to.
Welcome to the anti-Nix community,
Yeah.
everybody.
Gone up the anti-haters, little boots, and instead of the anti-haters, we've become anti-negz, apparently. Although if you come look at our channel and our thumbnails, like we do all kinds of content, as everybody fucking knows, right? We trawl through all kinds of toxic content, right? That's our stick over here. We don't just stick to like this one, that one. Though, like, we cover certain people again and again, but we also tap into new veins and new material. You are not the be all and end all for anyone, really, Negz. Trust me.
It's the same reason he routinely called me an SJW all the time, is because if I just opposed him, that's what you were. Like, it's so stupid.
Yeah, it's true.
The anti-Negs community.
To an
Oh
end,
my
because
god.
it's coming to an end. You're going to have to find other people to fight with. You're going to have to find other people to stalk.
Nah, your entertainment level value has ramped up a little bit, man. I just watched you shuffle around a store for 20 minutes, and I had a great time. Please shuffle around more.
He's going with this theme, the anti-Negz community, right? Because he's building it up, as in, like, he's got all these people opposing him on the internet, like he's been dogpiled. So this is why he's over-egging the mixture now.
A lot of people laughing at you is not the same thing, Negs. It's not. You are a cow.
Because I'm telling you, you're going to get yourself in a pinch. Okay? You're going to get yourself in a pinch. And I don't want to see that. You're either going to get somebody hurt or you're going to get yourself.
You just wished bad things on people. And now oh my God. Like, I hate that they can't even just
drug into court.
Think about it, man.
Okay?
Think about your words.
I'm not saying I'm taking anybody to court. It'd take quite a bit.
Exactly. Yeah, let's just reiterate this point. Next, nobody wants you to kill yourself. Nobody hates you even. You hate yourself enough for everyone. You're a self-saboteur. You do everything to yourself. Nobody wants you dead even. Okay?
Yeah, I can't laugh at you shuffling around.
You think this, DC's fueled it further. Nobody is taking it to these extremes. Nobody. You are.
Court. Had enough of court. To get custody of the kid, which you guys most of you out there can't seem to recognize as a fucking feat. There's a piece of shit, and somehow I got custody of it. Fucking idiots. I've had enough. But I'll do another round if we're gonna start fucking around with people's livelihoods. Because listen to me, it's not just my livelihood you'd be fucking around with.
And around we go again. quits and then he goes back. He quits
There
and
you
then
go,
he goes
Nanda.
back. Oh, I'll go another round.
Decided
Dude.
to make things difficult for people in a small town.
feel on
You'd be
that.
fucking with other people's livelihood. And that means there's a lot of resources there. I'm telling you, when it comes to businesses, just stay the fuck away and out of it. You want to talk about it all you want, that's cool. But you can't do nothing. And you're not going to do it.
Wait a minute. When it comes to businesses,
I
stay
thought we
the
were
fuck away.
invited.
You have caused trouble with businesses before your business was even open, and that's why you're
Yeah.
relenting. That's why you're recanting on everything you've said and done now, because you don't want your business fucked with. Like you started fucking with the Connection Cafe, right? You are the only one
mean
that's
people-
fucked with a business. So far to date, Negz, we have 0 of us that have fucked with a business, and 1 of you that has.
You mean people shouldn't call you and ask about the racism in your county?
Oh, wait. You mean somebody shouldn't
a
leave Yelp
fraction of what you've done
reviews?
back.
No,
A
wait.
fraction.
Somebody shouldn't leave Yelp reviews, little boots, against someone's fucking business. Remember that shit? Who did that?
Uh-huh.
Ah,
God.
yeah.
I know it pisses you off. I know it does. But what can you do? What are you going to do? Nothing.
Look at him. Look how he looks. Does he look like one of those babies with the glasses on? Their eyes are all big, and because their glasses are too small for their head. Look at him. It ends too soon. It's not supposed to cut off here. You need to buy a men's pair next.
They do look like.
Telling
Well,
you.
maybe they're female glasses. He's picked up
Yeah,
female.
look,
ones.
because the length, the width there, and I think they have 2 little dots there, which usually is indicative of a woman's lens.
Yeah.
Comment. And I'm only speaking to you because I know it's somebody that I know. Sometimes it sounds like that one fucking stupid bitch, and other times it sounds like another stupid bitch. And there are males out there that are involved in this too. They're little stupid bitches too. Because they think fucking
Everyone sounds like a stupid
culture
bitch.
and cool.
You're the only bitch boy that's out here running your mouth,
No
Next
one-
being bitchier and bitchier each day.
No one has ever stalked your kids. No one. No one has.
No.
Don't you? Yeah, on the internet's one thing, but it's a bad idea to physically come around into a small town and start fucking with people who are well liked. You guys. There's a lot of people out there that hate me on the internet, but that's not nearly as matched.
Well liked? You said 50-50.
Oh
Look.
no, Crash. No, you're wrong. It's not. This is not Punky Brewster inspired. This is Negz being an ally with his little limp wrist. He's got his rainbow tubey grip on, right? And now he's an ally of all, like, gay people and whatnot, apparently. Even though he's outwardly out here calling gay men P words and things. No, that's what that signifies.
There isn't. The only people who don't like me are the people who carry that ridiculous flag around with the brown Neapolitan, whatever the fuck it's called. The flag where, I guess pedophiles is a sexuality now. That's the only people.
Oh, he's talking about like he just wants the pure rainbow flag. He doesn't want the actual flag to contain trans people. Again, it's all about anti-trans.
White. I mean, I don't know what to tell you. It's a white town, so you have white cops. What are you gonna do? And yes, white cops harass white people just like you would think white cops harass black people. Even more so if you would look up stats. And we get shot
cops
even
just
more too.
fucking
If you look
suck.
up stats. Look up white dudes getting shot by the police unprovoked.
My opinion.
It's just not looked at because there's more of us here, but we're a minority on planet Earth. It's a shame. It really is a shame.
Shut up.
It really is a shame. It's like us. It's like the
Right.
Caucasian
Okay.
Jews.
Let's pause this.
Oh
The
my
minority
God.
on
He said
Caucasians being a minority on planet Earth, but let's think about this next. When it comes to the world's fucking wealth and riches, okay, 2/3 of the world is like in true poverty, third world countries, right? Most of them can't even barely afford to have 1 meal a fucking day, okay? And those mostly are not white people. So as much as white people may be in the minority, they still have the lion's share of the wealth. That's what puts you in a privileged position.
It really is a shame. It's like us. It's like the Caucasians and the Jews. I've never seen so much hate levied at me ever in my life than I have in the last 5 or 6 years. And the shit that I've seen levied at Clara, it's unbelievable. You people may as well just admit that you're anti-Semitic pricks. Like, I've been calling you Nazis for months. You follow people around, you stalk them, you show up at their house.
Well, she does love Hitler, so
You take pictures, you call their parents, you try to intimidate them, short of painting a Star of David on my fucking front door. You know what I'm saying? You guys have given me my
what?
own water fountain. You have treated us
What?
like you are.
What the fuck?
Well, it's partially that, but it's also because he's taking he's a businessman and a politician, and it's about the optics that are playing out, not just as a businessman, but also as a future politician. So this is why he's taking all these stances now. Yep.
Are Nazis
Wow.
for the entire last year and a half. And you don't see the irony that you're out there on Twitter calling everybody else a racist and a Nazi while you're walking around trying to control people's language and actions in real life.
I don't know who you're thinking's doing all
It's
that,
deep-seated fucking mental illness that you need to deal with.
sir.
Yep.
Great question,
I'm not playing a
Yolanda.
character anymore, okay? This isn't a character anymore. I threw the character away because it was causing issues. The character's dead. Negz dead. One person calls me Negz. And it's been a shift for everybody else not to. People call me Ron. It's been weird. It's been weird.
You told DC, who, by the way, who started off like calling you Ron and things like that instead of Negz, because she thought that was the privileged position, right? She thought, oh, I know the real Ron like this. This is when she first came around you. She started calling you that and whatnot, not calling you Negz at all. And for some reason now, the rest of the internet that's always known you as Negz, this performative fucking persona that you want to claim that was for the internet, is no longer allowed to call you what we fucking always have known you as. But the woman that you live with, that wanted to call you Ron when you first started dating, now is the only one that's privileged enough to call you Negz, which is not the real name, and it's you're trying to escape it, but she insists like, oh, I know you as Negz, I need to call you as Negz now. And you're like, okay, but just you. I think she does all the shit that you don't want her to do, Negz, to trick you further. I think that's what it is, and you don't see it clearly.
She's been doing that the whole time. I'm gonna hit play and I'll be right back. I'm gonna go to the bathroom.
No, go on.
Years. But I was talking to my friend today, and I said, "You don't understand how good it felt to shed that fucking person, that persona, and just be myself." I was like, "I know it may sound insane to you." I was like, "That shit was consuming me. It was like the Venom suit, right? Spider-Man. That's what it felt like. The Negz suit. Putting on the Negz suit. Ew. He's gone, guys. Negz is gone. That guy doesn't exist anymore." I would say
But you still come out with the same shit, though, don't you?
Call them names. They had it coming. If you have a question why I call somebody a cunt, let me know. I'll let you know, because people don't just get it for no reason. But I've set out to make changes, and I promised that months ago. When I blocked,
you can call me a cunt if you want, Negz. I don't mind. I'm a cunt prickle.
You guys are a bunch of fucking.
You know, you want to call me a cunt? I'll show you how much of a cunt I can be.
Shit, men and women.
Have at it.
That ain't my fault. That ain't my fault. I thought you were be doing better, and I tried to encourage you. You kept sending me drama. Check out this guy. I don't want to cover the fucking stupid idiots. You like cry about every guy that talks about you. I'm talking to Tragic. Cries about anybody that makes a comment about him. Has to go get his buddy involved. Only I'm not gay, so he couldn't flirt with me and get me to defend him. I don't remember what my point was.
You're the one that asked him for the dick pic, Negz. You're the one that asked Tragic for the dick pic. Put your dick pic in the Discord for me, baby.
Imagine a man asking another man to post his penis picture.
Yeah, let's sword fight.
And have that man claim to not be gay. Mm-hmm. Sure, bud. Sure.
You didn't do shit, bro. You turned on me. You turned AK on Clara. And she cared a great deal for her. All because you want to go online and dox people and threaten people and act like some kind of fucking...
Did you guys meet? I need to know. At that concert. Someone tell me. One of you.
Oh, that reminds me. I've got a picture from that time of that concert. Go on, carry on. I'm going to look for it.
Are you even allowed to own a firearm?
Hold on. I want to hear that again, y'all. Sorry.
Oh, yeah. I did better. You didn't do shit, bro. You turned on me. You turned AK on Clara. And she cared a great deal for her. All because you want to go online and dox people and threaten people and act like some kind of fucking internet gangster. Are you even allowed to own a firearm?
Neither of them ever liked either of you. Although AK claims she liked DC when DC first came on. I don't know. I never liked DC, and I never knew of her until Peanut started talking about her. Like, I didn't know she existed on this planet.
Look, they will like
Better
anyone. The
times.
bodega will like anyone for as long as they need to fucking use them for, and then turn on them
Mm.
anyway. So
Mm.
nobody is really liked, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, I feel that. They never liked you. Never.
Are you a felon? Like, what's your story, dude?
He's not.
Like, you're not a gangster. I can tell you that. You're not hard. I can tell you that.
He's
You really just bully women. I can tell you that. I don't know what your deal is.
women and gay men, same MO as you, man. Same MO. Same MO. It's why they break when anyone like resembles a real man. And you just snap like a twig and you get all mad. Well, you block them.
I don't know why you feel the need to complicate people's lives when you see them doing better. Do you think that's going to help you achieve things in your life, sir? Like, let's say I went down and just smashed all my neighbors' windows in the store. You think that's going to help them? Because that's basically what you do. Is you walk in and smash windows, and then you want sympathy for it because you're somehow the victim of, I don't know, AV.
Whoa. What is he doing?
They just stay bad.
So DC's gonna start typing a bunch. She types a bunch, and I have a clear screenshot of it that I'll put up once she keeps going a little bit.
I can stay mad. That's cool. Guys, don't forget, there's Cash App right down there. You can smash that little dollar
Don't
sign
forget
there.
to pay
That's really cool people
him.
here watching. I'm still amazed at that. This is going to be great because November 1st, we are doing the first episode of Small Town Famous Radio, and I'm doing it. I'm not moving any of my shit. I already got a computer and everything down there. I really wish more people would have stayed on board instead of running an op on me. No, and people have been.
I wish you stayed on board instead of running.
By
The whole thing.
No, by the way, so what he means by that, right? Because the only people that were on board with you, Negz, right, that you could possibly be talking about are Christina and Tiffany, right? Because the rest of the ones that fucked off to the bodega, Gothic, Christina's here, this one, that one, Chamaria, whoever, right? They wasn't involved in the business. So when you're talking about you wish more people had stayed on board with you when it comes to the business, that means Christina and Tiffany. Because you wish that you fucking still had them doing all the fucking shit for you. You wish that you hadn't let DC convince you to throw those two people away that fucking solely had your back, your best interests at heart, and you fucking turned on them.
That threat to show up at like one business that didn't exist and one that does exist. I say, come on in. The entire place is covered in cameras, and no violence is tolerated. I mean, people can come in and they can
live stream it. We need to see the meeting.
Yeah.
You two weak men. Let's see it.
Shop. I don't care. I don't care. There
Doesn't
two people,
care.
if they enter, I call the police immediately. But
Sure.
anybody else is welcome. But any fuck shit, I'm
Two people, he'd call the police immediately. Is that MFW and like Sam?
telling you, you don't want to go to jail here. You'll be locked up with like drug dealers and drug users and shit like that.
I'd rather go to jail somewhere like that. They're easy to beat in fights.
Yeah, well, you know, I may have overreacted with the next thing a little bit. I don't want to. I mean, it's a nickname, but that's not who I am. I'm Ron Corbin. RPC.
Overreacted.
Ronald Paul Corbin. Ronaldo Pablo in Spanish. That's my name.
That's
That's who I want to be.
That's not how Spanish works. Ronaldo Pablo is his Spanish name. So DC's going out. She's talking about tragic. She says, he's mad at me. I haven't even spoken his name in months. I've done nothing to them. And I haven't threatened to show up at anyone's house or place of business. So whatevs. Dude, she's talking like him.
DC, up until like literally a week or two ago, you were still in the fucking Discord. You were still in communication with AK even. Get the fuck out of here. And now you're pretending I haven't spoken about them or anyone. Bullshit. You've been playing both sides and you've been running one story back to the fucking bodega like you're playing like you're like some sort of fucking abused housewife and like, oh, I can't do this and I'm walking on eggshells around Negs. So they all felt sorry for you. Meanwhile, you're running out here telling Negs all this wild fucking shit to try and throw the first buckets under the bus so you can get your way on that. You're playing all the situations and it's all going to catch up on you.
What the fuck does Beth think was happening? She's like, that's true. They went from protecting you from Negs to attacking you. When? What the hell? Yeah,
How
only
did they
because he
protect
asked
you?
not to be
How
called
did they
Negs
protect
anymore.
you next? Tragic told you that he was going to like get rid of all these channels for you and he didn't manage to do so. And then you turned on him because you was like, oh, you're no fucking good then, are you? Because all these channels are still out here. You can report them as much as you want, but unless they're actually crossing TOS, you can't get rid of them, right? So the problem is that he couldn't fucking, do what you wanted him to do. So you like threw him away and was like, fuck you then. And now all this nasty shit that you did for me, I'm going to say it was solely you. You was the only one responsible. I didn't ask you to do any of this. You're the bad one. And I'm poor Negs. I'm the victim. I'm the victim of the internet. I'm the victim of Tragic. I'm the victim of like the anti-Negs community. I'm the victim of fucking everyone. Belinda, Gigi, Little Boots, fucking Dev, Peanut. Who else we got? Fedora, Yabba, Sam, anyone, everyone, Skeeter, list goes on. Witty Widow, everyone. It's everyone else but you, Negs, right?
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to be Negs. I don't want to tell people my name is Negs. Hi, I'm Rob Corbin. Welcome to the attic. We'll get you in a second. Your session starts in 20 minutes. Yeah.
Your session.
But like, if people want to keep it as a nickname for me, that's fine. I'm not gonna chew your head off or anything.
Bummer.
It's not like that. It's definitely not like that.
Yeah, probably.
I really,
Everyone's on his
I've
list.
watched a lot more YouTubers, and I see all these YouTubers who people are just so encouraging. Hell, even Sniper Wolf just dox somebody and put their life in danger, and she's being praised and heralded. And I'm like, you guys have watched me. Like,
So we got Negs using the Sniper Wolf situation to his own aid and like, I'm the victim, this Sniper Wolf thing. And then we got DC with the fucking war in the Middle East using that as in, well, don't attack Jewish people.
It'll be a hate crime if they go against your business.
But
You
you
just have
see
to
how
put your
they
name
use
on
all
the
these bigger,
LLC, Clara.
you see how they use all these bigger like objectives to fucking like to wheedle their own fucking point, and they don't care about anything. You don't care about fucking shit, DC, Negs, anything. You just use all these talking points to like, oh, look, that's just like us. We're the victims.
You know what I see next? I see DC getting exactly what she was planning for. She now will have legal rights to your fucking LLC.
Yeah, well done, Negs. Well done. And there'll never be any separating of anything now. I mean, if you're tying yourself in with a business and everything, good luck. I mean, like, life
You'll have to buy
sentence.
her out. She's gonna make you buy her out, dude. I've seen breakups happen. Don't listen. Get married before you go into business with somebody.
Yeah, but think about this.
Oh
He's also given her the rights to having the podcast as the attic. Now, the attic podcast is now tied to your business, also called the attic, and you're going to put her on as co-business owner. So good luck separating all that shit.
It's not called a prenup, but you need to have a dissolution part of your contract, bro.
Oh, speaking of
Ah,
DC,
good luck.
I found it. Here we go. This is
Look
from
at her
around.
forehead wrinkles.
Look at it all.
Look at her hair. Hotel California.
I mean, seriously. I mean, if you look
Why is she being all creepy and taking a picture
at her
with these
hair.
people in the
Look at the
background?
hair. Look at the hair. Right?
She's a ginger. Those gingers.
But look at the forehead wrinkles. This is before she's had Botox. Look, look, look. The eyebrows, look at them.
Oh my god.
Underneath eyeliner only, no top
She's
eyeliner.
alive. Same glasses. Why are you wearing a mask? Are you scared? Just wondering. Your boyfriend would want to know.
Mm-hmm. Well, those ones aren't, because she can't say it was
Wow.
because it was
Yeah.
the concert, because look, those two aren't.
Yeah.
Well, there you have it. There you go. A blast from the past.
Yeah. Like 2 to 3 years ago. Not very long time.
She looks
Damn.
older here than
For
she
all
does,
that
like, because she
Botox,
hasn't had all
you
the
aged a
fillers.
lot.
Look,
A
look, look
lot,
at
a
all the
lot.
filler work. Look at all the cracks in the cement there. Look.
Wow. Dang.
Are anti-negz, and I'm also speaking to the pro people. Like, you guys have watched me when you started watching me in 2016, I was in credit card debt and feeding my kid on I think like $35 a month food stamps and whatever money I could make with photography and AdSense, which wasn't very much, which was not very much. I was paying our bills with credit cards. Okay, not good. You've watched me go from that
Now you have Clara's credit card.
to flourishing to suffering tragedy.
I don't know about that
falling
soft.
depression.
I don't think she's ever been fucking human looking, and definitely doesn't act like one either.
She looks more alive.
Yeah, she looks like the reptilian fucking meat suit has started to go bad. That's all.
Of my life, I was depressed. I didn't want to live, but I had to. People needed me, right? And I ain't no bitch. And checking out don't do anything but hurt other people. And I had to move from a 3-bedroom.
Then why do you cry so much about?
Place, shitty yard, to a 1-bedroom apartment where I slept on a couch for 2 years. I pulled myself up by my bootstraps, and the hateful racist ideologues came along and took my money away, and I thrived anyway. You came around and took
his money away. $38,000, right?
You took your money away, Negs, by like making sure that all that loads of money was all going through your bank account, right? And it got flagged, and then they did an investigation and audited the last 4 years properly, and that's why you got all these back payments due now.
my Twitch away. I thrived anyway.
Is this thriving?
Welfare fraud. Is that thriving? Welfare fraud, little boots? Would you call that thriving? Do you owe 30K to welfare, little bits? Just curious.
No. I've never been on disability or anything like that either.
No.
I can work longer than an hour at a time.
You've worked and whatnot, have you not? You've always done that shit. Like, is he thriving? Is he thriving? How much, like, fucking hell? There's people that are students, Negs, that go and get, like, a fucking career. They're in less debt than you.
My first year working a big girl job, I made a lot more than $38,000 next. Your grand accomplishment you got at like what 43? That's dude, it's sad. It's sad, man. My brothers who didn't go to college make more than you.
If I was to like transfer that into our money and like the cost of living in London, I mean, you'd be in the gutter next. Seriously.
I couldn't survive on that. Yeah, no.
Seriously, in the cost of living in London, you would be in the fucking gutter.
Yeah. Same with Denver. Like
I, repeat after me, thrived.
Dude, why did his tongue do that?
I, repeat after me, thrived
Oh, don't make us look at it again. I don't
Look
like
at
looking at your mouth.
Look at it.
Yeah. Don't like it.
Anyway,
Do you guys make THs like that? No, my tongue
Yes,
doesn't do that. I tested it.
I don't want to even attempt it. I don't want to.
isn't that amazing?
Thrived.
thriving?
Everyone say thrive together.
Simple question.
Right. No, my tongue does not do
Right.
that. No.
No, my tongue doesn't do that either. Did you all test it? This is a science experiment, okay? We only speak in facts here.
If hate makes you happy, then you are not happy. Seriously. If hate, I'm gonna repeat it. If hate to you, you are telling yourself a lie.
Hey, did you ever think this wasn't hate, Negz? We're all here and we're not out of hatred.
We're all
We are all
laughing.
laughing.
You're the only
We're
one
having
that's
a grand
laughing. Makes
time.
me sick.
We just proved that you talk really weird with your tongue, man.
Yoshi tongue. Oh my god, Raven.
Yeah.
Is a fucking Yoshi
Bloop.
tongue?
Oh, I wish I could make that noise. Boop. It's so good. Meow.
Not a lie.
That was my favorite character in
I
what was
like
it?
that.
The like Smash Bros or whatever. You just like poop people out all the time.
Read that out.
Best.
Can you read that?
Set your whiny hippopotamus. You mean Beth? Is that the hippopotamus?
I can't believe I'm coming on here giving a speech about this, but I'm running a respectable business where people's safety is paramount. There will be children, women, men, elderly, people of all sorts there. Only time I ever went.
Wait.
Respectable business.
Seeing as Nix denies anybody else like in existence, there's children, women, men, people of all sorts. I thought they were only categories that like exist to you, Negs. Children first, of course, would fell out your mouth, and then women, then men, and then like what else? What's the other type of people?
There will be children. God damn.
Fucking
There will be women.
They would not leave me alone about my deceased child, so I put their words up with their business.
Oh my
Shut
god!
up. We're more than welcome to wait.
You mention him constantly. You need it to be a prevalent fucking thing, Negs. To latch your fucking self to, like in the sense of, oh, I'm a victim. They've done this to me. Nobody's done anything about your poor fucking deceased child or said anything. You bring him up constantly. The fact that you're going to put a shrine in a public fucking shop so you can get some more victim points for people that walk into that door and be like, oh, that's my dead son. Who does that? It's pretty fucking weird.
So they'll feel bad and buy something.
Most fucking parents that unfortunately would have to go through such an atrocity. Grief is a personal thing. And if they wanted to do a memorial or, do something of that ilk, it would be a private thing. And family and maybe some friends would be included in that. But they're not like putting it in a public fucking workplace and being, look, everyone, my dead son. You're so fucking weird. It is you that's the problem, Next. No one else.
Yeah.
Child. So I put their words up with their business. And you're more than welcome to do the same thing. I don't care. I know how the internet works. But be nice.
He doesn't
Stay
care.
away.
Oh my God, feel false.
Doesn't care.
Not there for
What do you want? He's like, don't write to people around me. You can write to people around me. I don't care. Come to my store. Don't come to my store. Come to my store. Like, what the fuck? I can't. You guys.
Yeah. And he's talking to whom? Again, you're talking to a bunch of people on the internet that have no plans or want to come to your store. You keep advertising your store to these people on the internet, though, no less, knowing that nobody lives in Connorsville, and you're speaking about it and showing us all around the fucking shop, something that we don't need to see. You're not showing it to the local people. There's no one in your audience that lives there that you're advertising it to. So who's it all for, Negs? You're providing this all to the strangers of the internet.
ill intent. It's the worst place to be. That place will chew you up and spit you out. Okay, and I'm just telling you for your own safety, because I know how people are
The
about clout. The
internet?
internet, you got
No shit.
savage driving by with bullhorns. I mean, if you go drive by with a bullhorn, that's cool. Whatever. I'll come out with
Exactly,
mine.
mukbang anonymous. Exactly. That's what I was saying. Like, if you're gonna do that, like, you can contact your local council, whatever, and they can help you with that. Like, if you like in a park or whatnot, a memorial, you want to plant a tree, all kinds of things, right?
It's pronounced public.
Public.
The world's different now, guys. I'm not trying to make new enemies. We got enough enemies. I've been trying to bring people to the table to talk. Nobody wants to talk. That's cool. You don't have to talk. We don't ever have to talk. You can talk all you want. Online, whatever.
You don't have to talk. You can talk all you want. This is insane. Is he okay? I mean, you know he's not, but like, oh man.
Hell, you might get to talk to my attorney at some point. I don't know.
What?
I don't know.
Hey, Fatsies.
Depends on
Is
what
this
happens.
one in the chat? Is she?
I don't know.
didn't see.
Because we're in a business now. Keep Starboy Productions. You can't defame the company. You can't do that. You've been defaming me for years. You can't defame the company. Okay? Because the company is run by.
You're about to defame your company when you put Claire Frank's name on it. Good luck. Sayonara. Oh boy, she's gonna have a hand over you forever, dude. Oh man. This is the wedding ring, man. She doesn't want to get married again. This is the wedding ring. Yeah. Sticky territory.
It's a multi-person effort. So, don't do that. Just be good. Be good. Respect people's boundaries, really. That's all you got to do. Have your opinions. Just stay the fuck away from people. I've never seen people so eager to meet Jesus in my life.
If he doesn't
eager to
pick
meet Jesus. We're also eager to meet Jesus. What are you on?
I thought you ran a Jewish business. Why you talk about meeting Jesus?
No, Mr. Agnostic, an agnostic Jew, saying to everyone that his life is at threat, and we will want him dead, and we can't wait to meet Jesus now. Apparently, yeah. Okay.
Like, is it really that bad out there? Is it so bad that people want to put themselves? See, this is why concealed carry.
Well, she probably is, Yolanda. I should have thought so.
She came in here one time.
Yeah. And try to lunge at my gun to try to get me to protect myself. You know what I'm saying? It's like you can see somebody doing that, or trying to provoke you into that. And
no one would ever risk that for you for any. No, Negz. Look at his chin. What?
Well, that's the thing, Lion Eyes, right? This is why she was so mad when they landed back from Vegas, right? And why she demanded the 7K back. Like, I've spent out a lot of money on this trip kind of thing, and I need this 7K back from the 15K that she lent him for the house. Was probably because he did not suggest it. He didn't joke about it. He didn't do anything. He didn't even want to fucking step in one of those, even just for laughs, like one of the Elvis chapels and have a look around. I bet he avoided anything to do with any of that shit. And most people, if you go to Vegas, even if I went with my friends, you'd all fucking joke, oh, should we go in there and get married then? It's like you've almost got to make the joke, right? But he wouldn't dare, because she would have gone, let's do it then. Oh, fuck no. He avoided
it
that like plague.
It kind of happened once where it was such an allusion to it, and ever since then he's never even come close.
No,
But this is as close as she's gonna get, and it's pretty good hand over him.
Because she latched onto it so fervently, calling herself Mrs. Negz and all of that, and going to Vegas. He's not stupid in that sense, and I'm telling you, he's I'm not interested in that. Let's go fire guns. All right. And she's like, oh, okay, like this. And she was so mad that he hadn't even joked about it. By the time that they'd landed, she was like, give me half my money back, bitch.
I bet.
Had guns put in my head, pointed at me, shot at me on accident, was nearly killed. Some drunk bitch was trying to shoot a fucking bucket I was sitting on because they couldn't see me.
You should not be around people who are like that. Didn't your mommy ever tell you that? This
I
sounds
would
like
be
a retard
interested.
brigade.
I
You
would
got
be
accidentally
interested,
shot at?
like legitimately, like mental health wise, if you're allowed to have a gun. Like he's seen a therapist, he's on medication and all of that apparently, but he's not necessarily stable. And he leaves a gun around. He talks about shooting people constantly, right? And he wants
Was
to run for office. I don't even know if he can run for office if you have to be of sound mind to do so. I think he should look into all these things because I don't think he qualifies.
his latest thing is that he's never owned guns before now, that the fat bitches made him buy all these guns. He's never needed to be armed until now. No.
Well, no, that's not true because I know this for sure. He had guns before
Yep.
this. He's talking about he didn't have guns before, but I know because when we was on a Twitch stream, it was me fucking telling him that he had a shotgun behind him, leaning against the wall behind his computer chair on a stream. And I was trying to fucking tell him in DMs. And rather than, you know, turning off the camera temporarily or putting an overlay or something of that ilk, no, he turns around midstream. Now we got full view of it on the Twitch stream, the fucking full gun, and he goes to reach for it because he's that much of a dick. Okay? But he didn't own a gun before then, apparently. Yeah, sure, Nex. Okay.
Mhm.
Me down by the fire, but apparently they couldn't hear my guitar. But apparently she missed me and hit his shed, shot right through his shed. Thank God, because I would have died. It was like some high-powered rifle. If it had hit my head would have exploded. If it would have hit my torso, it would have burst everything inside of me. I'd have been dead within moments. I couldn't believe it. I was like, Jesus Christ.
I can't believe you around people like that, honestly. I
No,
can't
they
believe that
are.
natural selection
They're
hasn't just
guns.
outed
They're
you
not
yet,
like
dude.
air guns or BB guns or something soft. No, they've got clips and everything. They're like bullets. They're fucking guns.
It's a theory that Clara owns them all. I don't know.
She had a gun and everything even when she was in DC, right? Like a Glock or something.
I think with the way that Indiana changed their laws, I think she can just buy them all. They don't have to be, like, registered
Well,
necessarily.
that's
I
it.
don't
That, you
like
know,
trillion.
but he had guns anyway. I'm telling you, he did, and he had an even older one, like a muskety type fuck as well.
He's got something that's misfiring. I'm talking about that thing. Uh,
Yeah, that's the one that you
boy.
showed the clip to. The clip that's like shaped
Yeah.
like the curve of his hump. Hmm.
A hump clip.
Yeah.
See, not even God could kill me. Not even God could kill me. Like, what's up with that? Drunk girl shooting at a barrel I'm sitting on misses me. She's dead now. Over. I'll never forget that. I was so pissed. I came up here raging at everybody. The fuck are you doing? Shooting a gun. You're drunk. No, that's not what
Fucking musky about a musket, Kate.
Did you
Clara's
leave?
musky.
My party. Wasn't my firearm. Wasn't my problem. Well, it almost was. Somebody would have went to prison. But yeah, I came this close to dying. I mean, she missed me by probably 30 feet, but she was aiming at the bucket I was sitting on. Like, why? I'm sitting here. They couldn't see me because of the fire, the way the fire was. There was a silhouette, and they were drunk, so they didn't see me. And it was a good tick away too. So, yeah, I'll never forget that.
Yes, soft. And I think the old musket one, right? When he showed it, because I remember in the Discord he showed that one, the big long one. I think it was his grandfather's. So I know it was a legit one.
It hit my leg, it would have shattered. It would have ripped my femoral artery and shattered my femur. It was a high-powered rifle. It was a hunting rifle.
Listen to him imagine this shit.
Arteries out, my throat out. It would not have been like a clean in and out. It would have been like, I'd have been all jacked up.
She missed you by 30 feet, but yeah, she totally would have just, like, got you in the neck and all that would have happened. What?
Those assholes.
Yeah, so, those assholes missed,
yeah, I didn't
damn
come
it.
on here to, like, I don't want to lecture people. Look, I'm opening my business November 1st, and I'm going to enjoy it. Nobody's going to take away the joy of the hours of work I put in. And
no one will take away his joy. He had of stacking yoga mats on a shit shelf in a shit shop.
I'll be back. I need coffee. Hold on.
Okay. His joys of getting out of breath doing just that little bit of work.
And the sacrifices that I've made to make this happen. I've sacrificed basically all my online income by detoxifying my community in exchange to
that
run a
what
shop
happened?
where I may or may not make any money. You know what I'm saying?
May not.
I'm taking a big chance here. Big chance. Big risk. Okay? And I just wish everybody would
Wow. You're such a big business boy. Look at him. Look at him. Taking a big risk.
either help or get the fuck out of the way because nothing's going to interfere with anything. It won't happen. But the only thing
We're out of the way. We're on the internet. We're just watching, dude. No one's in your way but yourself and your inability to work longer than an hour.
concerns me is, people are like, they didn't punish Sniper Wolf, so now people are like, cool, I could pull up now. No, you can't. No, you can't.
No one thinks this. You opening a shop that's open to the public. That's what people think they can pull up, idiot. You're inviting them there to do a podcast.
If you do decide to visit, please come in without ill intent. Come in with good intentions. Meet some people. I'm telling you, half of you out there frothing at the mouth over me, if you
I want to buy Trumpy Bear and I want to touch the hump. And then I'll leave.
sat down and talked to me for 20 minutes, you'd like me. And that's not because of manipulation, that's just because you have been indoctrinated. You have been indoctrinated over years and years of opinions, false opinions,
By your own content, bro. Again, we're just watching. You're putting it out there. You're doing it.
lies and delusions about me. And that's the conclusion you've come to about me. I'm not begging you to get to know me or to even like me. You can hate me till the day you die if that's how you want to live your life. But the threatening, preying on a child by posting the address, no, you gotta stop that because that's child predation. It really truly is. There are vulnerable people here, and you're trying to get them hurt. If I knew who you were, I'd deal with you
Stop it.
accordingly, as Russ would say. But I don't know who you are.
As
So
what?
we're just gonna wait around and see.
Russ?
Damn, I didn't play a single video or nothing. I just showed one comment. 213 viewers. This is what it should be about, guys. We should be able to get together and talk like this. I have no motive other than the safety of my family.
Talk like this. There's no one chatting. It's just DC Beth and Jana. And a couple times Penny. That's 4 people. Maybe the crescendo was in there. That's 5 people. There's 213 watching, Negz. Negz.
And the safety
We
of
should
my
just sit around and talk like this, guys. Thank you for all of you chatting with us today. Appreciate your interaction. Jesus. Dude is so sad.
genuinely. Just because I don't like somebody doesn't mean I don't care what happens to the people they live with, because they do live with other people who are not a part of this, right? My kid's not part of this, so why make him a part of it? Why make anybody a part?
That's why you make him a part of it?
I don't know. I'm doing better. I'm doing better than I ever have. The band is thriving. My friends are happy.
I thought you used to make all this money on the internet and they took it away from you. This is the best you've been doing. Wait, I want him to list all the things he's best at right now.
I'm doing better. I'm doing better than I ever have. The band is thriving. My friends are happy. My inner circle is happy. Everybody's doing well. The dogs are happy. I'm getting there. I'm starting to have
How many friends does he have? 2?
a little bit more like, hey, that felt like a happy moment, not like a manic moment. You know what I'm saying?
Oh no. This is so sad. Hey, I felt happy, not just crazy. Oh, Negs. Are you still a microwave plate? I want to know. Let me know. Are you still going round and round? To be fair. No, you guys. She has Turner syndrome. Look it up. She's missing one of her X chromosomes. She's missing one. She's -1. It's the problem. It's specifically one of the female ones. So when DC's like, women are the people that have XX, she's not including Beth. It just brings me joy internally. But that's what it means. You guys, if you look it up, that's what she has. She explained it once on Twitter. So she's down one gate. The facts of life of bowling ball Bethopotamus. I'm sorry, Beth, for your condition.
Also, doesn't Negz always go on about fucking chromosomal fucking issues?
Yeah,
Right?
yeah, he does.
Fucking hell.
But part of my mission out here, and this is also why I want to work with the Connection Cafe, is because I care a great deal about mental health. And having been the victim of years of abuse, I wasn't logging off. Nobody had the right to do any of the stuff they did. I'm going to tell my story to anybody that will listen down there on their open mic night.
Oh my God. So anyone that will listen, everyone is going to hear about it. Everyone's going to hear about this case memorial. Everyone's going to hear about this shit. They're going to feel bad. They're going to go by there. They're going to go
Yeah.
one by one DVD. And then you're not going to get any
Yeah.
business next. After
All
that.
of the 25 people that are going to walk in there to like, yeah, it's a lot of people that he's going to have to convince against the tide of the internet. And then, like, you know, Connorsville can take up in arms for Negz.
To sell that whole DVD collection he got for $250 a profit. Pure
Hey,
profit.
Marianne. Sorry.
All you gotta do is dump it in a bin and the people will come.
Yeah.
I'm gonna work directly with them because if we don't combat mental health, we will never get rid of a drug problem. It's kind of like you have to deal with the mental health or you can't deal with the drug problem.
No shit.
Because that's where it all stems from. Sexual trauma, physical trauma, violent trauma, whatever maybe trauma it may be. If you don't deal with people's mental health, of course you're going to have.
There's also a certain degree in eggs that people are responsible for their own mental health and dealing with their own shit.
Yeah, and
Okay.
seeking assistance, seeking help and services that are out there.
Then there's motherfuckers like you who succumb to it for years. How many? 6 years? You just allow yourself to succumb to it. Use it as an excuse to attack people. Use
He's
it as an
still
excuse to
self-medicating now. He
retaliate.
talks about self-medication over the years and whatnot, but he still does that now. And the fact is, you're still fucking with your own medication. You say you've now been officially diagnosed that you're on medication, that you're this, you're that. But the fact that you're partaking in recreational fucking drugs, mind-altering ones, like psychedelics, like shrooms, and you're not microdosing, because we saw those bags of fucking mushrooms, and we've seen you fucking that you've taken a handful of shrooms. That is not microdosing. You don't know what the fuck you're doing. You're getting it off your street plug on the fucking street. Plus, you're smoking all kinds of fucking shonky fucking weed from gas stations and God knows what else, like some sort of fucking man-made spice and shit. In kratom, fuck knows, probably bath salts at this point that are fucking eating your brain. I don't know. But either way, the medication's not working. And the fact that you're doing recreational fucking drugs of any kind, they're not gonna work.
Oh, that's great, Mystic. So she didn't go around being a shithead on the internet to other people, talking about people's children. She sounds like a great person. Yeah, way more than a microdose. Whoop.
A bunch of drug
Not a
addicts.
death sentence.
Okay, I get it. I have been an addict with a prescription many times in my life. Okay, when they're giving you 3 oxycodone 10s, 3 Klonopin.
So what the fuck's different now? You've been to therapy twice? Bro.
All prescribed medication is either fucking ineffective in terms of actually working the way it's meant to when you're partaking in other drugs that are fucking with the chemicals in your brain. Do you not understand that, you fucking moron?
And Soma every day, you're an addict with a prescription. Okay, you're just not out robbing people to get it because it's paid for by Medicaid. My vitriol came from things that I heard and observed myself. I'm gonna tell that story too. None of you.
Your vitriol came from things you heard and observed yourself. Where the fuck did you ever observe Gigi being a predator? Why the fuck have you ever said that shit?
Mm-hmm.
You're such a goddamn idiot.
Not a lot of you gave me a chance to tell
Yeah,
you.
also, I'd like to point out that fact because obviously this has been perpetuated, especially at this moment in time. We've got fucking Monty out here that's about to do an upcoming live stream on Gigi, again, calling him the P word, which of course this all stemmed from DC because when DC stepped to fucking Monty and like tried to white knight for him and like and all his fucked up shit, she went in there telling this is how this community works and this is how this and Gigi's a predator and this and that and da, da, da. And he went running with it ever since, right? But it's also been fueled by like the bodega lot as well, right, against Gigi, and they've been in cahoots with fucking Monty, you know, all this shit. And if you've seen that fucking thing that they're trying to fucking play, this footage of Gigi on a bar stool, like it's swiveling his fucking hips, trying to
Oh,
be
the
fucking
Periscope video.
right. Like, all I'm going to say is this, right? And I know that this is fucking true. Everyone here has been to a fucking a family party, a wedding, whatever it fucking is, right? Where there's children running around and all kinds of things. And I've seen far fucking worse dancing from fucking women, even on the fucking dance floor, twerking, grinding, doing all kinds of shit with children running around at fucking family functions, weddings, and God knows what else. So let's not all fucking get on our high horse and pretend that Gigi, who was jammed up against a bar on a bar stool, when the camera turned to him, he fucking swiveled his hips playfully because he couldn't fucking get up and dance right there. And then it was a packed fucking party. It's like, come on now. What you trying to he's a predator now because there happened to be children at that party. I've been to functions with children and adults alike, and there's been all kinds of fucking dancing going on with the children running around. I don't think any of us have not been to a wedding or a family function where that's occurred.
A lot of lonely internet dumb fucks have never been to a goddamn bar.
Well,
That's the
that's
problem.
true. But the fact is that
They've
a lot
never
of us
been
have.
around a place with
The
that
fact
many
is that a
people.
lot of us have. A lot of us fucking have, and he's trying to spin this as a narrative, you know. And I'm just going to put it out there to say that's not even fucking anything, Negs. And
If that's the
Monty,
case, then
whoever
your
fucking
son's
tries
in
to
some
call Gigi a predator for whatever the fucking rhymes or reason, that video would be like, fuck off. Get the fuck
Mhm.
out.
And if that's the case, then, like, what do you talk like, the vicinity of your kid to you? There's gonna be children in your store where you are gonna spew shit at people? You're gonna have a podcast and call people predators and shit?
You got Negs there
Wow.
fucking firing fucking rockets out of his ass with his kids around and fucking with guns and shit and whatnot. Okay. But you got some qualms of Gigi being at a fucking party, the camera turned to him swiveling his hips on a fucking bar stool, you know, and now everyone wants to call him a P word. Get the fuck out.
It's just something.
You let his body get cold before you make content. But you didn't hear my story. You didn't hear it. And even those of you that did, like, you know, we don't have to mention people, you still didn't care. You didn't care. You celebrated men who don't know how to.
You know what, Negs? I heard it, and at first, I cared. And then I heard it 1,000 fucking million more goddamn times, and now I don't fucking care. Honestly.
Mm-hmm.
Shut the fuck up about it, dude. Get over it or don't.
And anybody that did actually genuinely care about him or any situation at one time or another, he's turned on and spat out anyway. So what's the
Yeah,
point in
yeah.
caring for this motherfucker, really?
Like,
To pull out, create all these kids, and then need to borrow tons of money to be able to take care of them.
create all these kids. What? What? Hold on. Negs. And then not have the money to take care of them? No. He did not, you guys.
We don't have to mention people. You still didn't care. You didn't care. You celebrated men who don't know how to pull out, create all these kids, and then need to borrow tons of money to be able to take care of them.
You're speaking about yourself, Negs.
Negs. What the fuck?
You just described yourself perfectly and concisely.
How much do you think kids cost, Negs? Oh my god. You couldn't even donate your fucking time,
He's the
asshole.
one that spunked in near enough any woman
Oh.
that's been fucked up enough to crawl into bed with him. He's the one that, like, oh, I don't believe in abortion, but he doesn't believe in birth control either or anything like that. That just wants to fucking, spread his defunct genes around everywhere.
Wow. Wow.
And you don't, and a lot of these people don't celebrate any achievement. It's sad. It really is genuinely sad. And I'm trying. Listen, my goal is either to get through to some people.
Your peak in life is making like 40K a year, dude. You have 3 living children. You're a grandfather. You can't even support yourself in any way at all. Pick one. He can't do it.
Well, that the son that, like, he wants to talk about being a grandfather. Like, well, he took on, like, oh, I've got a blended family now because his son happened to start dating a Latina woman, right? That already had a pre-existing child. Now, before, like, his son and this woman was having a child together, he claimed that that child's that woman's child was his now granddaughter before they were married, before that she was pregnant, before anything, which is kind of weird in itself. So he could claim a Latina grandchild and a blended family. Wasn't even his step grandchild at that point. And that son that's now got that family with the second babe, like, got the stepchild and the baby that he's had with the girlfriend, didn't even tell Negz that he was moving away. Didn't even tell Negz that he was moving. Got a blended family really close to him, are you, Negz?
I mean, like, because I'm disinterested. I mean, somebody's posting my address. Dude, I'm not afraid. What am I afraid of? I have sat and listened to MFW sit there, live record it, didn't get any consequences, by the way, and talk about kicking my door in and just spraying bullets everywhere. Like that would ever happen. But you've got to learn to leave people alone, especially people who have families. There's nothing I've done on this planet that deserves you to target my family, especially.
Nobody's targeting your family. You make them a talking point, so we talk about them because you make them a talking point.
There's because you're trying to get somebody hurt. And that's not right. I don't care who you are. And you're not a troll doing it. You are you doing it. Regardless of who you are you doing it. And if something happens, you would be the one to be held accountable.
You are the one doing it. We wouldn't know all these things about your family, your sons, right? Your situation, your holidays, anything that you're doing with your business. You talk about everything endlessly. So therefore, it's out there on public platforms and we're free to talk about it also. What don't you get?
Wow. Dude, I've been calling you the king of all the hippos for a while, but man, you surprise me still. Damn.
Wouldn't be anybody else but you. You understand that, right?
What a read, dude.
I don't know where this lack of judgment is coming in. I never left my house. I never went to Hampton County. I never did a damn thing. I wrote a song. Next thing I know, they're threatening to extradite me. This is a wild world we live in, man.
You acted fucking manic as goddamn hell. You were going off the rails, dude. You're lucky you crashed. Honestly.
This is a wild fucking world we live in. We're a man. A man can be extradited over a word in a song.
You've never lived in the world, Negs. You've been coddled, babied, never fucking work a proper job for any good length of fucking time. You've barely fucking left your own state until recently, until you waited for the old cooch to fucking drag you somewhere. I barely would qualify you as fucking worldly wise to any degree, honestly.
The world hates us, Pebbles.
The world? Fucking, he's never seen the world. That's what I'm. No one, fucking hell. Your own family, Negs, can't stand you, and that's about the vicinity of your people.
Yeah.
said, why do you want to bring me?
He can't even get his family to love him, though. Sad.
Closer to her.
Mm.
It's like, that don't even make any sense. It's like, she's afraid of me. I'm 8 hours away, 9, 10 hours away, whatever. And you want to come here, arrest me, and bring me there to stand trial for this First Amendment issue. That was my argument to them. It's like, it doesn't make any sense if she's afraid. Why are you bringing me there? You fucking idiots. God damn.
What's he doing?
Hey,
Look at all that shit behind
I'm
him.
afraid of this guy. Where does he live?
He's checking to see if he's had a cash app for something from DC or D. Higgins.
Probably.
Closer to her, though. Oh, that makes sense. Yeah. It is a Twilight Zone out there.
It's the
What's going on,
Twilight
Eddie? I'm trying to get
Zone.
people to get along.
Oh, Beth. She's just lost in the Twilight Zone.
It's the Twilight Zone out there. Yeah, stay safe inside in your little hateful bubbles where the world hates
Beth.
you. Because it's
Beth.
the Twilight Zone.
Evacuate now.
You know what he means by it's the Twilight Zone out there, and agreeing to that anyway. It means that, like, yeah, in your head, all this exists. And then when you go out into the real world, the birds are singing, the sky's blue, and nobody's looking to shoot you. Yeah. Twilight Zone.
There's still people I don't like. I'm still going to slag off on you. Like when you come to my community, tell me I'm doing better than I was before, and then you're not. Go fuck yourself.
Ew, I hate that I'm going to say this right now, but he's right, Nix. He is doing better than he was before. He stole all your views and your community and a couple of your pay pigs.
Mm-hmm. All under your nose, mind.
He's
Next.
doing better than you.
All under your nose, and all assisted, by the way, by your lovely girlfriend, who sat by while she was amped up, sat by while she was in that Discord mind, watching everybody fucking defect to that Discord, sitting back watching you lose your community, you crying out for evidence. Apparently DC had the evidence, this supposed evidence, but she wanted to protect her sources and she couldn't possibly show you the evidence, and you had to wait the entire weekend until you told everyone to fuck off and lost your entire community. And then she came back and said, oh, do you know what, Negs? It's all those thirsty buckets over there, and they all want you, and they're running an op on you, Negs. And you believed it, and you went, oh, that must be it then. Okay, I'll believe you, DC. And then meanwhile, you got no fucking community, no support. All you've got is fucking Fat Janna and fucking Dumb Beth in your chat, and DC, the evil cunt. Well done.
And Penny and Crotch Itcher. And AV. Okay, he has 6. He has 6 of them.
Well, AV is out here, and if anyone from Nex's community happens to be listening, you best know that AV is out here liking Gigi's posts on Twitter, right? And he's been in Gigi's chat over here in Gigi's chat, well, in his streams, in his live streams. Now, Negs turned on Puck. Okay, and if you don't know, I'll tell you the reason why he turned on Puck, because Puck spoke to MFW. Okay, so he after years of Puck being his fucking loyal friend and fucking overlooking all this man's weird fucking shit, and I know that Puck did, because when the shit happened between me and Negs, Puck messaged me and sent me a lovely kind message. He's a lovely, genuine guy. He really is. And he didn't need to send me that lovely message that he did. And I will never forget that, because he's really sweet. And, you know, he told me how fun it was and how I'd welcomed him there. And he was so sorry that this had happened to me, blah, blah, blah. And he knew that it was all Negs. This is Negs for you. This is typical Negs. So Puck knew what he was dealing with. But I guess Puck never realised that it was ever going to happen to him either. He's like most people that, like, been around Negs. At some point, it will come to you. It will be your day. You may not think it will be, but it will be your day. And that day happened to Puck, because he spoke to MFW. He didn't realise how, you know, unhinged Negs was, or how serious this internet shit was to Negs, and he thought that he could, like, chat or say hello to MFW. But it turns out that Negz flipped his fucking lid on him. And that's why. So, AV, you might want to stop liking Gigi's tweets and coming over to his live streams before he turns on you.
Hey, Kayla. You're late. Or you were on time, but you're late again.
You come into my community and grift money and feed my people's minds full of your toxicity, then yeah. I could even block that little pecker bitch without him throwing a fit. It drives me nuts.
A little what?
I could even block that little
Jesus.
bitch without him throwing a fit. It drives me nuts.
Little
Surely he's taking the crown.
No, you didn't, Negz. You didn't have the balls to tell Tragic to his face the rhymes or the reasons. And when he came over to try to support you, you waited until he donated some fucking gems in your live me stream, and then you went into the Discord and you asked Christina and Tiffany that would one of them block Tragic from the live me straight after he donated mine. That's what you did. You didn't have the balls to do anything.
Anyway, guys, we're gonna wrap this shit up. I guess I came on here to lecture everybody for an hour. 208 people. You guys are really enjoying the Negz. The Ron Corbin and batting like his Negz never got 208 people watching. Just talking. I appreciate it though. Keep coming around.
Damn. Well, today I learned that my video recorder is not the same as my phone recorder on my computer because when I change the volume on there, it does change it, and I apologize, everybody.
Oh well.
Learn something new every day.
Yeah, right.
Yo, my phone will record with the volume off, and it doesn't. Stupid.
Give me just a second here. We got to do one thing before we go, guys. We have Small Town Famous radio happening. If you don't subscribe, you're not going to know when the fuck it's going to be on. We got 31 followers. We can do better than that. Come on now. Come on now. First episode's
Don't subscribe. I subscribed. I'll let you all know. Or not subscribe. I followed. I'm number 32. There's only 32. Okay, leave it. Oh, I promise. I'll share everything. And don't let him get above 50.
November 1st. It's going to be live. I am going to be pulling back the scabs from so many wounds.
What are you going to do? Hold
We
on.
got 31 followers. We can do better than that. Come on now. Come on now.
No,
First
no.
episode's November 1st. It's going to be live. I am going to be pulling back the scabs from so many wounds and exposing so many people.
Why? Why are you going to re-injure yourself, bro? Why? Stop it. Bad idea.
That I will finally be free of the demons that have haunted me since I was since I was 14 years old. That's
You got
Let
one
him
that's living
scab
with
the
you
fuck
right
over
now.
for once, bro.
Yeah, you got a fucking serious haunting in that house.
Yeah, you got bigger problems. She about to own half your business.
Demonic
Idiot.
forces are at work, let's say.
I know that's as far back as I'm going. So much love from me to you. Go over to Negative Life. NegativeLife.com. Sign up for Live Me. It's free, you bastards. We'll see you there.
Goodbye.
Yeah. Goodbye, good luck. You're gonna need it.
Well, that was fun. That was a lot of eggs.
And that brings us up to date with all the next shit. We got here first, everyone.
Ta-ta!
You know, doesn't happen to us that often, but we actually managed to get here literally just after his stream. We was like, perfect. There we go. Some new content.
Yeah. Wow. I can't. He was such that whole. He had like a whole 10-minute spiel of just straight hippo reading on himself. Like,
Well, it's not just that. It's not even just
wow.
like whether he's got a criminal record expunged or a failed father, right? In terms of like his trail is long. There's so much shit out there. And
Yeah.
even going into political realms, do you not think that like any contender against him, any sort of competitor, it would take them 2 minutes to do a fucking smear campaign against him?
Yeah.
It's all out there for the taking. You won't get very far. Once a few people see like his unhinged fucking shit that he's had going on for years and years and years, I don't know. Who wants to put their support behind that? I wouldn't.
Speaking of smear campaigns, did have a couple more screenshots
No,
of just being
that,
stupid on
that,
Facebook.
you're my little cuntlets. Soft. It's cuntlets, little cuntlets. Isn't that right, little bits?
Yes. Damn, it ended up so blurry. Sad. He's just talking shit about that mayor debate that didn't happen. And then he's sharing the fucking YouTube that still has. You can still go witness Clara firsthand walking into the board meeting. Like, and he claims that it wasn't aired. He doesn't know how people got it. Like, he's so dumb.
Mm-hmm.
That was it from his Facebook. It's kind of boring, honestly. He only gets like 2 likes.
Wow.
Here's that comment that he ended up deleting. I wasn't fully watching. Let's see. That's about all of it.
No, Soft. You can try as much as you want, but that's not what we're doing. You can say it again, but no, we've decided that you're cuntlets, little cuntlets.
Yeah. I can't even.
I do love
The tits
doll,
are
and that
it's
that will become our channel mascot. That doll.
the tits are almost as long as the arms.
That's why I said, like, if we got into trouble over it, I'm like, oh, you can't have. I'll be like, well, that's just her arms around his neck, and she's pegging him from the back, right?
There's multiple interpretations of the doll.
You know, and they got the dick bong, like it's purple and black, the same color as her hair. It's also romantic.
Diff did soft. Yep. She's in the it's in process. It's not done.
Yeah,
There's so many layers to this doll. It's a masterpiece,
I
dude.
liked it like this because I wanted like the long titties full on show, and I was like, this is it. This is the where it's at.
That's your interpretation too, Crash. We'll have to explore the different meanings of the doll. Art can be interpreted in many different ways, you guys.
Yeah, maybe we need to make them diff part of our merch line or something, and that way you can sell them and take orders for you. Little Boots is getting on the merch thing, so we will get there. We will get there.
Yeah.
Bit by bit.
Slides with socks. Would you wear them to a school board meeting? Questions. Yeah, the bangs. Dude, I'm not going to show you it yet because this thing is amazing. But there's another surprise about the hair.
Oh, I know what you're gonna say. But I won't say it though.
This doll is so detailed.
Yeah, right, Ruth. Yeah, exactly.
Dude, his therapist he went to 2 times, he said they canceled on him. I bet they, like, are trying to break up with him, you know? Like,
Yeah, even
can you
his therapist
imagine?
is like, fucking hell, this is too much for me. This motherfucker won't even listen to me, and he thinks that the world is against him and this and that, and I can't help
Yeah.
him. Like,
I
yeah,
mean, 2 sessions, that's enough to realize how nutso he is, and then imagine trying to, like, let that down softly. Like, dang. That's why Claire is trying
well,
to be part of
that's
the,
like taking on like a lifelong project or something, isn't it? Like, if you agree to be his therapist, it's like,
Uh-huh.
fucking hell, I'm never getting out of this one.
Yeah. Yeah.
That was a fun stream, guys. We appreciate you
Yeah.
all. Thank you
Thanks
for
for
coming.
coming.
Yes. And well, the good news is that Little Boots has actually got a little bit more time this week, so we're going to be doing a Friday stream as well. So you get double deadly content this week. So have that, and we look forward to seeing you all Friday. And we're going to play you out with some music. Thank you. Bye.
Good night, y'all.
Relationships will often end in disgusting. I know you want my love, but there's nothing to discuss. I don't need you in my life no more. I don't need you in my life no more. I got no money, it's getting sunny, but I still feel cold. I've been nose running, be funny, be going make it out. What? Not the time just to go around. What a word you think is safe and sound. What? Might as well just burn it down.